he went against Men RD and fucking wiped him and the rest of his team.
Mm.
And he was like talking that shit like, I don't want to hear none of y'all say nothing. I'm the GOAT. I'm the king here. Yeah, your best boy, I killed him. He's dead now. It's like, what the fuck? Yeah, I gotta find the video.
Oh
Because
no,
he
I
was
like
talking
that.
that
That's a
mad
good pop
shit.
pop. I got nothing against it. That's a fun pop pop. That was gonna be something crazy. Like, no, that's just funny. I dig it. I mean, the only thing is maybe he thinks it's a little bit too hot shit, but it's like, man, you know your ass is irrelevant as fuck after SF5, boy. SF5, you got lucky with bitch ass car Karen. I mean, I don't know. My whole thing about like, I don't know, but regardless, hello everyone, welcome. It's your favorite FGC VTuber with a new setup and Code. Say hi, Codes.
Yeah.
And we got Mar, you know, on his way home. I mean,
There's lots of Rule 34 everywhere on his desktop.
So many little boys.
we're going a little thing. I don't want to
Whoa,
go
whoa,
too.
whoa. Younglings, okay? Younglings.
Padawans even.
Oh my god. Yeah, you know, in the kente, as the kids say. Are you fucking?
So let me start this podcast off first with just women. Am I right?
We got a lot to talk about today. We don't have everyone with us, but that's fine because honestly, we just need to get something going. God knows when we'll get the same chance again. This is annoying. Also, my camera's not working today for some reason. But yeah, that's the first thing I want to bring up. I mean, me personally, my whole thing with FGC is I kind of don't know or care. You know, that's just me right now. I'm just like, who gives a shit? Fucking, y'all already know that's why I'm making my own fighting game. I even tried getting into the beta. Or not, no, I'm gonna be honest. There's a tweet that said Maya is everything wrong with Street Fighter 6, and I was like, oh my god, he's right. Character, it's a character no one asked for. The character itself is annoying. Plays towards the mechanic, like, and then the patch was shit. Like, yeah, no, it was bad. Also, sub dollar bill. We're in the middle of vibing with a cast, so heads up. But yeah, that's just me, man. I could literally care less about this than anything FGC related right now. It's like, oh, I mean, granted, the new KOF, I played the beta. You guys have seen clips already. I'm having a hootenanny. And overall thoughts, solid, good 2D fighter, but I don't think it's gonna move the needle for the FGC because I think it's just too slow. It's just not flashy enough, and I think too many fighters have done too good of a job of actually getting normies' attentions, and I don't think they want to go to something where you have to actually play footsies. They're too used to Guilty Gear and Blaze Blue, where neutral go burr. KOF neutral does not go burr. Well, actually, KOF does, but not this one. All games that are made by SNK are KOF. But yeah, that's my lore. Is there anything else, Mar? I know there's a lot you want to talk about. There's so much shit to talk about, really.
I mean, if you really look at it, it's more or less a follow-up of all of our previous podcasts that we've done so far, updating on what's been going on in the gaming verse, such as, for those who don't know, Monolith Games, they created the Shadow of Mordor, Shadow of War games. They're working on a Wonder Woman game. That studio shut down. And you probably have been following us for quite some time, and you already know the answer because live service does not make you a good game. Games that have single players, like single player story, man, they shouldn't have an online only feature, and they shouldn't have a scope. So why is it that a lot of these games end up being? It's not even multiplayer. Like, if you really want to put shit in the game, have it as an unlockable. Why do I have to spend $10 for my character to look a different way? What is this? I'm pretty sure, like, oh, well, we don't know what's going to come out for the Wonder Woman game. That's bullshit. Because, again, modern gaming, everyone's been doing this. This is why Ubisoft is kind of in the shitter, which, by the way, we'll touch base on in a bit. A lot of these games, they're just going to be done. They're gone. A lot of these studios, they're going to be gone. We're not going to really see them anymore because everyone was too busy trying to chase the dragon, which was basically they wanted a game that was live service that kind of turned their studio into like, oh, we have a forever game now. Not everyone can have a forever game, and not every game should be a forever game. The only forever game that should exist is Greatest Gamers Game, but we're not talking about that right now. We're talking about all the bullshit that's been releasing over the past, let's say, 10, 15 years almost. Like, it's kind of god awful now at this point. Hell, even Overwatch of all games, like, they're so desperate to get their fan base back that they've literally just been reverting Overwatch 2 and turning it into Overwatch 1. That's how bad things have got. Like, if you guys know your previous game was better, why did you release this one? You made promises you weren't able to keep, and now your entire fan base is like, what, 17 people? I don't even know how many people actually play Overwatch. It's not really that many. Most of them probably moved over to Marvel Rivals, which that game's doing perfectly fine. But hey, you know what? We like watching big companies lose lots of money and then shut down because everyone's done it. No one knows if they can make a game anymore. You know, this is the rise of the indie games. Hopefully, anyone who listens to this, if you're an indie gamer, just know, or an indie developer, just know this is your time to shine. you have the ability to take over now because a lot of these big companies are just getting shut down left and right. So go out there, make your game, release it, and enjoy the fruits of your labor. Just because, unlike a lot of these big companies, at least you're building your game with heart and effort. You're not trying to make a fan base. Trying to have people love your game so they keep coming back to your game.
Yeah.
Speaking of Assassin's Creed Shadows, we've been talking mad shit about Assassin's Creed for the longest time.
Okay.
I
Wait,
think
before you transition, I hate to cut you
Alright.
off, but it's funny because I did want to, like, just so we don't go to, because what did you want to add to him about the indie game thing?
Oh, like sure, most indies are passion projects. Some are just like quick money grabs, and you know what? That's fine too.
And it's
And
funny
the
because
best thing about the indies is like, let's take Vampire Survivor. That indie blew up. They made millions before they even made an extra few million being bought out by Microsoft. So, oh man, being an indie.
It's in game.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. I mean, I knew we were gonna bring it up at some point, but I like that we start off with that already because, like, so many videos are finally. Whenever I call it and say, "Oh, is the AAA drop or the game?" Like, dude, I literally said it's already happened. They just cut off because when made me realize that I know I was right. Remember, like, the amount of players that even bought a new game was what, less than 14%, right? It's like, dude, it's already happening. They're just finally noticing, and I'm saying it's gonna stick for the next 5 years because these companies are gonna take forever to learn, and then again, the main thing is just economic. Like I said, I'll always beat that over the head. Like, it doesn't matter how good your game is. Like, ain't no one paying $70 or $100. In 5 years, the economy will get more stable. So, I mean, it is what it is. But I'm glad Mar really mentioned that because, like, I said it before, but you guys again check out my video where I looked over, like, there's so many genuinely straight up just like AAA or AA quality indie games. It's not fucking funny. Like, it's honestly pressured me personally to speed up development just so I feel like I don't miss the rush or that I can get before other indie, like, genuinely, this is me. Like, as someone who's, and even for my ambitious, my project is, I have to be like, no, I have to speed up because other games could take the thunder. Like, genuinely, like, I don't give a shit about Triple, but these indie motherfuckers, like, no, seriously, check them out. You'll be like, what the fuck? Like, it feels like developers who were from the 90s picked up, like, they came back. Yeah, no, the rise of the AAA indie is coming, and it's coming strong, bro. I give it the next, and we're not gonna see anything this year because game development is taking long. Like, I'm even in Discord and they're like, no, we have a year off before we get anything. So it's gonna be a motherfucker. And hopefully, and if anything, I think there might be a lot of collapse from some of this stuff too. I mean, heck, I talked to a couple of developers here and there. So yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it. I'm even contemplating. I mean, I won't say too much, but I do contemplate on doing at least a crossover with 2 other devs. And I even contacted one because they said they needed some help making like a horror PS1 style. And I was like, oh, dude, I'm down as fuck to help. So we'll see. Yeah, no, the way I see it too, I think especially as us the developers, I think reaching out to each other would be a really good idea, even if it's just something minor or whatever, just sharing ideas. I think there's a good example. Look at how Japan, I mean, half of the stuff that happened with it, where it's a KOF happening in the first place, whatever, it's just because a lot of the people ended up going to the same bar and shit. So I think to add on top of that, as an actual developer, part of the renaissance, it's that definitely don't be afraid to hit each other up, honestly, or just, and the thing is, it's something genuine. I don't think it's something that can be fake, because if you're finding this, you're going out of your way to find these devlog videos, or, oh, I'm starting, or this and that. Like, I think it's easier than someone, like, say, that wants to go to Twitch or stream. Like, obviously, I feel like if you're like, oh, let's collab, then it's clear that you don't want to do it for cloud. But like, for video gaming, even if that was the case, like, dude, this is a shit ton of work. This is something that isn't like fake, if that makes sense, So that's the good thing about reaching out, is that I don't think I've ever once heard someone say, oh, they're a cloud chaser for reaching out to another developer, because it's just not the same. Because there's actual genuine work and effort putting into this. You can't just sit here and be like, oh, I'm a non-famous streamer, but I'm cute. And because I'm gonna go to PewDiePie, and then I'm gonna get all more famous. You know what I'm saying? Like, just simply by being a proxy someone famous in the TV sphere or anything like that, you instantly get famous. That doesn't work in game development. Yeah, it's the put the money where your mouth is kind of thing, right? Like, sure, like, let's say if I did an Assassin's Creed, no one would give a shit. Assassin's Creed has no value because that shit's garbage. And they would try to do it to bust off of me, but no one's, you know what I'm saying? Like, even if, okay, I'll use Ezio, but just because of that, they're not gonna go play Assassin's Creed Booty Water, what he's talking about. Like, no, it doesn't work. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't capitalize from your mediocrity in gaming. It could give you notice for sure. Don't get me wrong. Getting noticed is one thing for sure. That's always what happens when you're getting proximity to fame. But to keep that, I think it's a lot harder in something like gaming than it is in something like, let me just stream, right? But
You mentioned Ezio. Don't you mean that one guy in Fortnite?
you're funny. But yeah, no, yeah. So we can definitely, because it's easier to put the timestamps and say, oh, whatever. But also, I mean, if anyone wants anything before, because it will go into Assassin's Creed a little bit, I say, what has everyone been doing since, I don't know, the last Vibecast, which is, I have no idea. Like for me, you guys already saw, got a new PC setup, got a new monitor, 4K 120, crazy shit. I'm probably gonna do a video about that. Also got a PS5 Pro controller. I've been playing Shin Megami Tensei 5 like a motherfucker. I don't know if I mentioned that last time. And then I played some DMC on my Switch because I realized, oh wait, I have a Switch. I could play this at work when literally no one's around. And yeah, I'm waiting to get
That's
a new
fucking
PC.
awesome.
We're gonna do a video about that. Actually, I need to do a video about this PC setup. But yeah, no, we have ideas.
And
Oh, big videos, 5 to 6 of them coming soon. So look forward to that. Yeah, that's the update for
5
now.
to 6 videos.
Like I said, I want to get my backlog. Hopefully, I can get it done. Especially now with the new setup, everything's nice. Like my main monitor is now 1440p. That's what we're looking at. Before it was a 1080, and that's what I'm on now. But yeah, it's looking nice. And of course, I'll always still take breaks if Mar wants to play something, whatever. And I'm loving the new monitor. It's absolutely codes, right? Codes, yeah, codes came. Tell him the fun adventures.
you're welcome.
Okay. Yeah, by the way, thank you. Codes is the one actually that let me know on Facebook Marketplace that he found one. Because I was going to get a different monitor, but hey, also you're welcome because you got 2 Alienware monitors that you wouldn't have known without me, so huh.
Yeah, boy, 1440, 165.
But yeah, if you guys want to add what have
monitors.
you been doing for the past week, month, or whatever, that's my... Because usually that's how we start off, but we started off just talking shit. Am I recording?
Man, that's what's wrong with you millennials. Ugh.
But yeah, Codes, what you been doing? You got anything for... Especially you of all people. The audience misses Codes.
I've definitely not been in the middle of human trafficking. That's why I haven't been on a few of these pods.
Is that all you got?
I really haven't been doing much like at all.
Fair enough. You'll tell us in things happen. What about you, Mar? What you been up to let the audience know? Oh yeah, didn't you get like some news? Whatever. Yeah, you'll tell us.
Come on, dish girl.
Mar, you there? I think he's
Oh no,
AFK.
he hit a dead zone.
Shit. Oh, yep, he did. Hey, Dollar Bill, are you there?
I'm here.
I
Just
mean,
playing multiplayer in Destiny, which is sadly becoming more of a disgrace these days. It's
What do you mean
sorely
these
lacking. Yeah, good point.
I'll ask you, Dollar Bill. I guess a little bit while we wait for Mar. I mean, so you and again, of course, welcome back, Dollar. You are down to be part of the Vibecast for now, right? Yes. Just want to double check.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. And you guys saw him a little bit last time, so he's here early in the beginning. But is there anything else you wanted to add to before we kind of close off and move on to the next thing as far as like indie game stuff? I mean, from your perspective. I mean, here's my thing. What would you personally consider yourself? Like maybe like a casual gamer or casual hardcore or hardcore? Like what would you personally consider yourself?
Since the era of Halo and Gears, I've been casually hardcore, casual, both of that, sort of in the between. And I was trying to look for those things inside of those said games, Halo and Gears. But Gears 5 fell off. Halo Infinite fell off.
Oh yeah.
And so now I'm disillusioned. I'm focusing more on, well, sometimes I play Destiny, but I play Warframe the most. Warframe and Marvel Rivals. Those are the games that I usually gravitate to.
Okay, it's good. I also kind of want to add for everybody, like, look at, like, I feel like the esports scene in general, like, what he said about Halo and Gears, like, oh, it just falls off. Like, granted,
Yeah.
Street Fighter's doing great in Japan,
Yeah.
to a degree, but
Mhm.
it has fallen off. Like, my story of people quitting is not unique, so even though it is objectively doing better than a lot of, and it's in the same boat, Street Fighter and COD do good just purely because they're legacy. If they weren't legacy, they would be in the same spot as Halo and Gears. Also, they do a better job than them too, but I think the general audience just doesn't give a shit, nor do they have the capability.
Well, the truth is that general audience is full of what are they now? Not millennials. There's Zoomers now, and those kids don't really know the value of all the things that we came in contact with because they got their cell phones, they got their iPads. They have no idea what 2-bit is or 8-bit.
I mean,
They weren't playing
really? Huh?
Genesis and then going back to play the Atari like we did when we were kids. So we know the value of technology. These kids don't know the value of technology. They don't know what dial-up is. They don't know what having to wait in line to go to an arcade machine and put in 25 cents to play. They don't know what that is. They don't know the value of money. They don't know the value of time. So these children, it's hard for them to grow up valuing anything. You value life. You value things. Because you are like 3 generations of gamer.
Yeah. Chocolate, yeah, definitely for sure. Thank you very much. That's quite insightful. Mars back.
That was fun.
What happened?
I went through the caves of fucking Mordor, and in there's no fucking connection. So, yeah, fun. Like literally, my connection literally just dropped in like mid-sentence and shit.
Okay.
Don't worry, happens to the best of us.
So what happened? Who was the last one to distribute the drugs?
Well, I talked about
give you the card, but wait.
generational misinterpretation of the value of things when it comes to Street Fighter, when it comes to Halo and Gears, and when it comes to knowing where we come from and where we're going when it comes to the gaming industry. The kids don't really study the history of that. So that's what they use. They're losing the value of it and the integrity of all the people, the hard people who worked on it, it's dissipating over the generation.
Are all those games in Fortnite though? What's up, J Stars?
What's up, big dog?
No, man, just talking about the wonderful condition of the gaming zeitgeist right now.
Just when you buy the fridges, and I'll tell you where to go. Oh, they're right by the milk. You know where the milk is? It's gonna be in the
Huts.
and see if they're there. Only unless you want them, then get them.
Oh wow!
Oh yeah.
In fact, J Stars, man, what you been up to?
Fuck me. Work has been a long ass while, but to make a long story short, they closed down my store. I got promoted and I got moved out another area, so I'm managing that store by myself now.
Oh shit! You know what the fuck is up with that, man? I noticed they closed up a lot of stores in my area. Shit's crazy.
Where are you at, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm up over like by Schaumburg and shit.
Oh fuck yeah, they did, dude. Okay, so they purged like 32% roughly, like across.
Yep, and I missed on the sales. I was so late.
And they're about to go under again.
It's wild.
Yep. Also, look at my new setup, Jay.
Big fuck.
Nice.
Yeah. Got the
Nice.
400.
Change it.
Yeah, $1 bill if you want to see the new setup too. You can.
Sorry for that. I'm so stupid.
400. I
That's
got
the
the shit
TV.
here, then I got the one that was here. And I'm
PC
gonna move
setup,
this
nice.
What's going on
over
here?
there.
I can barely hear you.
I said, what's going on here?
Not you, nigga.
No, that's fine. It's me because I forgot I have to talk. That was like 400, and we got and now I have so like when I do the dev work, I don't have to fucking hide the tablet. Oh god.
Nice.
But yeah, that's the new shit. And Codes found it for me on Facebook Marketplace for 400. I was gonna get a monitor for 550, and it was more or less the same. The only difference it wasn't 4K, so this is like an upgrade for cheaper. And there goes my stream deck.
I can
yeah.
still barely hear you. Let me turn you up.
No,
Maybe it's because of my-
yeah.
That's on me.
Gradus was like really quiet.
Dude, if you're gonna be walking around, use a snowball. That thing picks up everything.
But yep,
No,
that's the
don't
new
have
shit I
mine
got.
going in here.
Okay.
on, go.
Too.
You gonna show it off, Big Daddy?
And you guys missed it. We were talking shit about AAA and how they're dying, and AAA Indie is cooking hard.
We talking about my industry?
No, just indies in general. There's a video I did. Like, there's like some legit PS1 ass games that look like they were made by like actual AAA companies. That's how good a lot of these indie developers are getting. Like, I'm even being pressured to go faster so I don't get my spotlights taken. But yeah, man, what you guys been up to the past month or so? We gotta update the people.
Well, for me, I've been basically playing a shit ton of Yu-Gi-Oh. For those, it definitely is a mistake because I'm now in the middle of a bit of a controversial conversation with some of the big heads within the community talking about, the game's dead. In all honesty, I think the game's perfectly fine. If everyone's running one type of deck, what do? You just run the counter to that. So I have zero issues with the fucking. I don't get why it's so hard for people to be like, oh man, everyone keeps on running this deck. Oh, what deck are they running? Oh, the same deck I'm running. So why the fuck are you running it? Like, guys, there's
Because it's
over
meta, and we don't.
10,000
Because it's
cards.
meta, and we don't want to think. We want to turn our brains off. We want to play a pot of greed, draw 3 cards, other pot of greed, draw 3 more cards, and I have all parts of Exodia. GG, shake my hand, fuck nigga.
It's so good you said that because we're doing a
What's
bit
now
where
dark
we're.
art? Boom.
It's funny you actually say that because right now, one of the meta decks is in fact Exodia.
Well,
Get the fuck out. No way.
It's insta kill. It's insta kill.
It never is never not a meta deck.
No, that's not true. For a long period of time, it actually just wasn't.
Yeah, no, he's right. Mhm.
Because it just became impractical. Doesn't mean the chances of it are still low. Or
Oh no,
doesn't
they
get
were
any
low.
lower.
They were low as fuck.
That doesn't make it any lower. That's what I was trying to say.
Oh, it was like literally 0.000, in like format where everything's just stupidly fast.
I mean,
And if you can't draw
we all
fast,
know
you're
Yu-Gi-Oh's
basically
just like
dead.
the NBC
And
of
damn near
card
every
games, bro.
card under the sun fucking stops you from drawing cards. So that's the reason why it was like not good for a while.
Agreed. All agreed.
The answer is pot of greed. The answer lies in the heart of pot of greed.
All right, enough Yu-Gi-Oh. What else have you done besides Yu-Gi-Oh, Mar, and your new?
Literally it.
I
I've
took
been
Friday off to
getting
go
prepared
play
for the
Wilds.
Cup.
I'm gonna go buy a Mustang that day too.
Oh,
Friday.
get the fuck out! Nice, but also
Yeah.
Wilds. Ugh.
You fucking
Not
pirate!
gonna
I'll send you
lie.
back to China. Come on, do
I'm
it.
honestly considering it. I'm considering on getting Wilds.
Okay. Here's what's funny. Do you guys want to know an insider thing that I found out from some developer shit about Wilds and why it runs like garbage? Are we interested?
Well, are you gonna say it or are you gonna keep me in the dark, bro?
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
yeah, you're gonna add yourself.
Gotcha. So I knew my suspicions were correct that basically RE Engine is just baby's first discount Unreal Engine 5, and Wilds proves the shit out of it because it has a lot of the same shit that UE5 is, but I don't know what their UI looks like because of course I don't have access to it. But they're using fucking Nanite and Lumen. It's like, are you? And by the way, those who don't know, Lumen is just fucking bitch made ray tracing. It's like we can't do real ray tracing, so we'll do a half-assed version of it. It does cost less, but it's like no. And then they use nanite. So for those who aren't aware what LODs are, so if you guys have played anything like PS1 to now, you guys ever notice like say there's a box, and the further you get, it gets like, oh okay, there's less textures, or it turns into like it's still like kind of the same shape, but it uses less pixels and shit. And people have to manually make these. What Nanite is what Unreal Solution that it auto does LODs for you, and it does it with some AI shit. But the problem with it is that one, you have to scale it, so you have to actually manually tweak it, and then second is the fact that it actually requires more fucking triangles. Like there's actually a video out there rolling around that shows you how it looks like. Like you don't have to be a big brain, right? Like everyone here understands more triangles means more horsepower, like CPU wise, right? Like you want less triangles. You look at someone manually making a box. You're like, oh, that's like okay, that's like let's say like 4 rectangles or some bullshit. Then it further gets away, okay, it's like 3 and it kind of looks like a square, and then it gets far away, it's literally just a square. Like it's a picture of a fucking square, but it's so far you would never tell that it's a goddamn picture. Fucking Nanite has like 1,000 fucking triangles for that same box. It's like, homie, it's a box. I don't need 1,000 triangles for a box.
Oh, Nick, I'm dead.
And then on top of that, the way it does it too, so not only is it more expensive than manually making your own LODs, and you have to tweak it so it does a terrible job because as we've all seen, it's AI. You'll literally see a square box and then randomly have a corner shaven off. You get further and then it turns into like a fucking a circle. You're like, what the fuck's going on? Like it stands out. You can notice the shit out of it. So it doesn't even create a pleasant experience. And fucking it's funny because not the base level, like you don't notice it and Wilds, but if you look at the background and the rocks and the mountains, it uses nanite. And the funny thing is like most people don't stare at that shit. They should just do what we've been traditionally doing. And this is the constant theme with AAA games. And again, that's why Wild literally runs like garbage. It's the next Mortal Kombat. Like, dude, my Titan X just showed a black screen. Like I couldn't even fucking make the thing run. That's why everybody right now, like they super optimize for consoles. And even then it runs at like 30 FPS, which is disgusting. So unless you have like a brand new fucking PC and you're willing to fucking do FSR and all this other bullshit and it's not optimized for this stuff, like this shit genuinely runs like garbage. And at the end of the day, it is developers being lazy. Like Nanite is, oh, I don't want to make LODs, so let me have this thing do it for me, and it does a terrible job at it. And it's crazy. And the thing is, to a degree, I could understand why. Because the only benefit Nanite has over a traditional LOD, because remember, it's visually garbage, is that you don't have to waste time. It auto does it for you. It's, again, same like I said with ray tracing. It's like a check mark. Okay, this support this thing with Nanite. But I have Nanite enabled, which it is by default in the goddamn fucking Unreal. But the corporates, see, that's the biggest thing, but we'll never not see this shit get lost, is corporates like, wait, you're telling me instead of spending 10 days making 10 chairs, you could just press a check mark? Oh, fuck it. Press that check mark. You know, corporate's going to be like, no, use Nanite. And that's kind of what boils down with these games are always going to be shit. Legit, part of it is, a lot of it is corporate. If they can make shit faster for less work, they're going to do it. There's no incentive for them. And again, they don't play games. To them, they're like, oh, that looks fine. They don't fucking know. They don't play this shit. And that's why we're going to keep seeing this shit. And that's why Capcom's
But
getting worse.
you know what, like 90% of the time these corporate dudes are just doing? They like, the reason why some of these garbage ass textures get by is literally because they just see a still image. They don't see the shit.
Yeah, I'm back. Sorry about that. Hopefully I didn't miss too much.
Well, we were just wrapping up the podcast. You didn't really miss much.
Bullshit. What wrap up? Oh, you're ugly. But yeah, you guys. Note from an actual dev who uses UE5, developers are lazy. Fucking cucks.
You know something really funny that happened yesterday?
Well, what happened?
So my store yesterday, on Saturday night, my store was at a rank of 1595 or 1559 out of 2,300 stores, right? Sunday alone, we went from 1,500 to fucking 61.
Get the fuck out.
No bullshit. Here. Let me turn on my camera so I can show you, bro. No fucking bullshit, bro. This is yesterday. Literally, my SL was texting me. He was like, "Dude, what the fuck did you guys do yesterday?" And I literally said, "Our jobs." And he goes,
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. What I really think part of it is because like people like me, we have nowhere else to go, so we have to go there. Oh shit! Look at that.
61.
Oh my god.
135% margin.
So, like, were you putting crack in whatever you were selling? Like, what
Holy
happened?
shit. That was wild.
Like you said, he did his job. Jay out here
Carried,
carrying
bro. Fucking
GameStop.
actually carried the store. Because literally our DM was like, do better. And I said, bet. And we did.
He literally said bet.
It's that easy.
Also, it doesn't help. I think Jay might agree that a lot of people are kind of hopping on the buying disc bandwagon and going to retro stuff too. And with
Yep.
GameStop kind of
Because
really
with
pushing it.
PlayStation
Like
servers
we
going down.
predicted.
Yep, PlayStation servers going down. Literally, our account said y'all niggas really hoping to buy physical now, huh? Y'all really want to buy physical now. Deadass
I've
called
always
everybody
been a
out.
loyal
Like,
physical copy disc owner.
the only thing I will ever own digital is my
Digital
credit
only
score and
content.
porn.
Hell no,
no.
he said porn.
Oh, come on, throw it out, throw it out.
I mean,
Thank
for
you,
me,
baby.
man, like shit. Like I still
Where's
need
my
to
money?
go
Where's
this
my money?
month.
Where's
to
my
use
money?
My $5, bro. Cause like fuck that shit so far. I have to plan a day to go to
shit.
GameStop now. Cause there ain't shit by me no more. Okay, let me leave
Yeah,
it.
what store you're at, Jay? Like, I think you might be like
Bitch,
pretty close to where I'm at. Not like super close, but like close enough.
thanks for stealing my kill. It's all here. Fuck it, look at this Heihachi Mishima here.
Did he say Doria?
Yeah, he did say Doria.
Get your goofy ass. Aw, he's playing Booty Honor.
No, literally, it's Heihachi. Look, my teammate. Fucking
He's like, oh look at this, and he's not letting him. No, y'all are just Jujutsu Kaisen him, bro.
Jump Jutsu Kaisen.
Jujutsu Kaisen.
Kaisen. Yep.
Doing up that juju.
That's literally the entire Shibuya arc. Get that motherfucker and get that nigga cursed too.
Mhm. Also, fun fact, you guys, me and Vile had been catching and watching Jump Kaisen, and I was anticipating the moment of the meme where it's like, fight back, bitch, fight back. Pussy boy.
Oh, have you gotten to season 2 yet or no?
No. We just got past where they jumped that dude.
Isn't the Shibuya season 2?
Bro, can I please not get hit with unblockable every day?
But regardless, and also I was gonna say it's funny thing mini update to you guys is that I've been playing a bit of games, and I had the idea of making a video of games that are Jump Jutsu Kaisen, like Nioh, especially Wulong is a game where you jump, motherfucker. That is like the peak of fight back, bitch. Fight back. Ain't that right, Codes?
Yeah.
Also, Monster Hunter's definitely a Jujutsu jumps game. Like it's 4 dudes jumping on one monster. If that's not a jump, I don't know what is.
I hope they put you back in the kitchen, bitch.
He's
This
tight.
bitch really just spammed unblockables and started hip dancing in front of me. And that's why your shit is getting bombed now. 200 years later.
In another note, though, did you guys hear that Assassin's Creed apparently got leaked early, and people are playing the
Really?
game, and Ubisoft is dropping the ball?
Oh shit.
I mean, they already planned to drop the ball when there was like such a huge hate wave on Shadow because they can't fucking do their research.
Yeah, I mean,
Because it's filled with new people who don't care.
yes.
No,
Listen, I didn't care that Assassin's Creed 2 made it a fictional fantasy that Leonardo da Vinci was helping out some assassin's gang on the side. It was still historically accurate. It made it a fun fantasy learning experience.
Yes.
What do you think he was fucking doing with all those inventions? You think he just fucking, I'm just gonna make it just to make it? No, man, he was giving it to the fucking creative assassins, bro. That's why they were going around and fucking stabbing motherfuckers.
I don't know, man.
No, but in all honesty, from what I heard about the game, a lot of people are enjoying the Shinobi gameplay, like the female gameplay, and then going into Yasuke, like it just doesn't feel right.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
she
'cause
actually
he's a big-
plays like an
he's a big black
assassin.
nigga.
Like fucking shout outs to one of the best. It's fun. I like his game more popular. You guys want to talk about that YouTuber?
Yeah.
That's funny. Does
Yeah.
what's his name?
Man.
Coach, you know what I'm talking about? He's the one that
Yeah.
said the mommy milkers or something. You know what I'm talking about? Or the budget cuts. Yeah, the budget cuts guy. I forgot his name already. Budget cuts. But yeah, he literally said like, bro, this is, oh, we can't do it. Like, what? This is Assassin's Creed. This is the game where you can fight and be an assassin. What do you mean Yosuke can't do this shit? Like, he was cooking. Like, he said like, dude, literally, like, no, this is the dumbest shit ever. Like, again, like how Bill said, these developers don't know what the fuck they're doing. Fucking asswipes. Like, who hires these people?
Oh no,
Listen. All you need to
trying to
say
get their
about
Ghost of
Assassin's Creed
Tsushima money.
Shadows, all you need to say, female sumo wrestler. That's it. Your case is done. Case closed.
Female
No,
sumo
man, they
wrestler.
wanted
Isn't
that
that
Ghost of
against Japan?
Tsushima money, man. That's the reason why Yasuke plays the way how he plays. They wanted him to be like the Ghost of Tsushima character that you play, and then you go back to the assassin character. And it's like, oh, look how much better it is to be an assassin. I know what the fuck
Nigga
they were
of
doing.
Yote.
You know, it's funny because, and even that Ghost of Tsushima, like the dude was, you can basically choose between being a warrior or a ninja. So that's like even a bigger fact.
It definitely is. No, fact of the matter is, man, like that game was fucking dead on arrival. It
I
almost
mean,
feels as if
Oh.
they weren't even fucking trying to begin with, and they keep on pushing it back. Like pushing it back is gonna make the game better somehow. And already, right now, people are playing the game, and it's like not even a month away, and they're already talking about the game's not even finished yet. So what the fuck? Why is it on disc already? What the fuck did you guys do?
yeah, see,
They're
exactly.
lazy.
Here's my thing: like every game at this point is dead. Like we're like I said, it's already in the stats, bro. Like the numbers don't lie. You know, like how many times do we see YouTubers like Fratanga? Oh, it's Alex. You know, the salt miners and everything, and they just take screenshots and it's like, oh, like basically 1,000 people play. Like I don't know what it is. I don't care, but it's so small, and then they fuck off after not even a month or 3. Like, and it's been like that for the past 2 to 3 years. And they were like, what, 14% people even bought new games. So it's like I even wonder what they bought. Like, dude, that Avowed game. You want to talk about like, dude? I literally thought that was some indie garbage fucking game, and I only heard about it because the artist was being stupid on Twitter. Like this thing. So when I'm like, wait, this is a Bethesda? But at that point, I had no hope. So I'm surprised when people were like, oh, so like, why are you so? You know what I'm saying? It's like, first of all, it's a AAA game made by a company that doesn't matter anymore. So why are you surprised? And then second, bro, no one heard shit about this. I didn't hear shit. I still don't, even though people are talking, because I really, really don't fucking care. Like, to me, it's kind of like what one of my bosses said. When if you know someone's stupid and they do stupid shit, why are you surprised when they do stupid shit? Like, here's the best way to put it: if you're the kind of person that is unironically surprised by something being shit or bad, I'm gonna beat your dumbass up for being stupid. You're stupid. Why did you think this shit was gonna be playable? That's on your dumbass.
Stupid.
Thank you. Yes. So that's my message to y'all listening. Stop getting hyped for anything made by an act. And no, Capcom is not free, because y'all see me. I don't give a shit about CPT Tour. I'm not even competing. I don't give a shit about Dogma. I don't give a shit about... I don't care about anything Capcom's making. And everyone is saying that they're the best one out of everybody. And I don't even give a shit. So what does that say?
That you're
You
biased.
need to get up on this Capcom train before everyone leaves you.
They can fuck off, bro. Capcom, dude, and the only good thing we're gonna get is gonna be fucking Okami 2. Because here's the thing, Okami 2 is gonna be the last legacy game we're gonna get, and I'm calling it, because Hideki Kamiya is gonna make that game, and then he's retiring. Everyone else is already gone. They left. You know what I'm saying? And people do not understand, like I don't know, I feel like people just aren't around enough, right? Like here's a good way to put it. Say someone spends 100 years, right? 100 years of life learning the flute, and he's the only one left. But then we have all these fucking dumbasses who don't know how to play flute, and they learned it from AI. But why do you expect the AI flute learners to know how to, like, no, it's over. Same thing. We only have one legacy. It's Hideki Kamiya. Everyone else is retired or too old. Like, have you guys seen John Romero? That dude's old as hell. Fucking goddamn, again, everyone was even saying Doom. Codes was saying, like, oh, that Doom, any of them are optimized as shit. Because, yeah, John Carmack, the legendary coder, he does, like, stuff. Like, he does, like, actual rocket shit. Like, we don't...
He does stuff?
Yeah. He does stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the people... And this is what annoys me. People don't understand that it's 3 components, right? From, like, the company to the idea artist and then the coder. To the best... One of the best ideas person and the best coders are going to be gone. There's nobody else. Like, if they were, why don't I know their name? That's what's important. I don't give a shit if it's, oh, Bethesda, 3, 4... No. Do I fucking know their name? Are they a legend in the industry? Like, you could say who you want from Halo, this and that. No, even they would suck Hideki Kamiya and John Romero's dick. Like, they fucking blow that bitch. Because the thing is, they need a team. These guys
That
need
nigga
it.
just motorboated.
Go for it.
All right, so the course correction is going into the game that you were talking about a little earlier. The game's called Avowed. It was made by Obsidian Games, not Bethesda. The reason why
thank you.
correcting you on this
You're
is
correct.
mainly because in all of these are all the games that they worked on. They've worked on Fallout New Vegas, which is the Fallout game a lot of people fucking love more than the actual games themselves. South Park: The Stick of Truth, Pillars of Eternity, Outer Worlds, fucking Alpha Protocol. If you guys don't know about
that's
that,
a good game. That's a good game.
You fucking missed out on something fucking crazy. And then
I want to
fucking...
rape you, dude.
That's gay.
Huh? Basically, the reason why a lot of people were even hyped about that shit, because the moment they announced it, they basically explained it as this is gonna be a competitor to Skyrim. So that alone, for a lot of people who like Western RPGs and fucking put Skyrim stupidly high up, that alone fucking put the hype on it to a whole other fucking level. Then when we finally saw the gameplay of the game, we felt like we weren't seeing enough in order for us to really feel like it was going to be a good competitor. And lo and behold, the more they kept showing us, the more we realized we were basically lied to. And fucking freak out when this guy started talking about the art, which, by the way, this motherfucker was fucking goofy as shit for going online and trying to
fucking gamers. It was hating on gamers,
Oh,
right?
oh no, he was basically hitting on Elon Musk, talking
Oh,
about,
that.
oh,
Thank
I
you. That's
hope
what it
he
was.
sees this. Like it was on some stupid, weird shit where he was just trying to call out Elon Musk and be like, oh, I bet he won't shut down what I gotta say because I know he wants to play my game. And like it was stupid shit. And then of course the game comes out and it's bland as fuck because it's nothing that they promised. To the point where there's actually 2 videos out. You can look them up right now
Yep.
where they compare Vowed to Skyrim, and they
And
also
Oblivion.
compared it to Oblivion. A game 19 years old has more in-depth shit. That is wild. It's even crazier because again, this is like one of the very few times where this studio actually shits the bed, and this should have been an easy ass slam dunk because it's not fucking hard to do. Like you
And,
guys made
another,
good games before. For the fact that you guys are having a hard time to even do it again, on like you have more of a budget this time, you have more people working on the game, and you know how important this game was. Now your whole fucking thing is completely tarnished just because you released this. It's not even a game you could consider to be like the best review I've seen of it so far, and I've only played 2 hours of it so far. But the best review I've seen is that it is a good Xbox Game Pass game where you basically just play it on the side until something really good comes out, and then you just completely forget about it.
You know, it's funny because thank you for correcting me on that one, because and that's the thing, because I kept like I said, I feel like I said, it's such a small thing because I didn't hear, literally I only heard because of that outrage on Twitter. And I thought because everyone was comparing it to you know, like Skyrim, whatever, and thinking, oh, Bethesda, because I don't fucking know Obsidian. Like I'm always thinking Bethesda, and it goes back a little bit again. See, thank you, and it strengthens what I was talking about earlier about that. Again, you could be company Obsidian, this and that, but you're not John Romero. You're not Hideki Kamiya. Like that name means nothing if you change even one member. And I heard that apparently one of the lead bitches, director, whatever, she's a dumbass. She was basically low key gaslighting that, oh man, having faults is cute. Like, no, get your dumbass. This bitch better be like, again, look at the Doom games. Why are they considered one of the best? Them bitches are coded immaculately. Like, no, like, oh, the bugs are feature. That's an excuse for bitches. Chads are like, what bug? Not in my fucking game, you know. And it's like, fucking. And that's crazy. I didn't know. I mean, thanks for the update. Because no, it's good to know that, you know. And again, at the end of the day, I feel like a lot of people have the same idea. That's why I was even confused. Like, why? Because at first I was like, wait, why are they comparing this to Skyrim and Skyrim?
Because
previous?
they themselves literally said this is going to be a Skyrim competitor. That's literally out of their mouth. But they said Skyrim meets Destiny, which is fucking wild to even consider. But still, like,
I mean, my whole thing is too, and from what
it was
little
just
I
a
do,
showman, like an empty showman. That's just all it is. Why are we still even on this topic?
for sure. I mean, that's the best way to put it. I mean, to me, whatever they say doesn't matter. At the end of the day, it's what the end consumer. And I seen it. I'm like, what's this ugly art book looking shit and this loser, whatever. I already didn't care. Like, I looked at the cover, immediately didn't care. Like, to me, it's like, I don't know. I have no idea how they got this Skyrim, even though Saw developed this. And I was like, first of all, does it look like it? I don't know. It's just whatever. It doesn't have the marketing. It's not the same. I mean, I don't know. Like, I feel like comparing it is an insult to even booty water versions of Skyrim, because I'm like, this is just another, what's that game that failed terribly next to Concord and won at the Game Awards, which we should definitely watch. Actually, if we could, we should do it now.
What, Dustborn?
No, you guys were talking about was it Avowed? No, not Avowed. It was something Dragon Age. Thank you. This felt like a Dragon Age.
Veilguard.
Yeah. Thank you.
Right now, 25,000 people are on Skyrim and 9,000 are on Avowed.
How many people are on Oblivion right now? I wonder.
Yeah, I'll hop on right now. Put.
You can see the specs, the stats.
What he said.
Oblivion.
I mean, it's crazy. We already got like what, 2 flops, and it hasn't even been like 2 months.
There's almost 2K people on Oblivion.
That's still fucking crazy. That's a 19-year-old game, and I'm pretty sure they're having more fun than anyone fucking playing Avowed right now.
How many people are playing Half-Life 1 right now? Boom. Answer.
That's true.
And they're most likely playing Skyrim because the mods on there are fucking immaculate.
Yeah.
Everyone plays Skyrim for the mods. They don't play it for the game
now
itself.
we start.
Whoa. I play for the glitches.
I'm trying to, because there's something actually, speaking of, like, it wasn't even the start of the month. Like I said, besides the fact there's been so many god tier indie game demo thingies, there was something else that I thought was actually exciting. So I feel like it's like a balance. Like, for as many stupid shit that happens, there's as many good things, which is that's a good show. Oh, I guess the KOF game that's coming out.
Isn't this around the same time fucking Helldivers came out? Like, it came out about a year ago, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
Was there any other topic we need to talk about?
What the?
That
Who's
support team
playing
from
in the
America working
background?
on Marvel Rivals getting dropped.
I mean, I really don't give a shit about that Chinese spyware game, so it's whatever.
Yo, man, fuck that game. They got me hacked.
The game got you hacked?
Yeah.
Oh man, what you do to piss off the Chinese?
He said 1989.
No, like that game were like, I had like,
Dude, I really want to
Oh.
make this a fair, bro.
it was so annoying.
Update. We got Twitter people getting butthurt that apparently Catwoman was always black and they're just being stupid.
No way.
Wait, Catwoman
What?
was always black. That's a lie.
Yeah,
That's a
Rev says
straight
that's
up lie.
it.
In a real update,
There's the phone. I'm walking.
gonna- the ice number's right there.
Swear, bro.
Oh no.
No, that's gonna happen to Roy when he starts to being too good in the development business. They're gonna say, "Oh, this one Mexican is making all 10 of us look bad, bro. We gotta do something."
Yep, tell them. Also, anyone's thoughts on another? What is it? I don't care, dude. All this shit's the same to me. I don't watch any of this garbage state of play or garbage. Like what would they call it? State of mid, and everyone was saying, "Oh, Xbox is better," and then a lot of these streamers
State
are
of
getting butthurt.
disaster.
And
Oh, you
saying
know
that it was
what? Hold on.
harassment.
I actually want to bring something up about that because I'm at least say this: the state of play
Apologize. Just shut the
is a
fuck.
perfect example to show that casual gamers have no idea what the fuck they actually want to play.
Correct.
Because I'm not gonna lie, a couple of those games did look pretty fucking nice. Just because I'm kind of in like that action genre type of thing right now, where like I'm in the mood for like Ninja Gaiden, Devil May Cry, like shit like that. We had similar games that looked like that in the state of play, and I'm like, all right, that actually looks pretty dope. You know, that's something I'd like to give a try and fucking run through it, see how the crazy ass combos you can do and shit like that. And a lot of people were just sitting there waiting for a fucking GTA 6 fucking trailer. You know what?
Nah, man.
You heard it here first, guys. The GTA 6 trailer comes out February 30th. All right, make sure you watch that shit. And
Okay,
like,
nice.
comment, favorite, and subscribe for that shit, man. Don't miss out. All right, guys. February 30th of 2025. Make sure you watch it. But goofiness aside, like, because I watched the entire state of play, I was also looking at the comments. Everyone's too busy talking about other games that they already know for a fact are not going to come out. There's not going to be another Bloodborne game, guys. Stop it. Stop fucking complaining about it. You already know they're going to fucking make the 9th remaster remake of fucking Last of Us. You already know that's going to be there, so you might as well fucking prepare for it. And then
The Rainbow Edition.
yeah, the extra Rainbow Edition, because they didn't go rainbow enough in the fucking first sequel game.
We're gonna have.
Oh, what's that? Lesbians having children and this trans person having butt sex with the dude? Oh no, like no, we could go even harder.
Oh yeah, it's
Crazy that she looked like Hulk Hogan when she was getting it from behind. Like,
Oh,
it was
yeah.
wild.
It's empowering, brother. I mean, sister.
Beat me like a power drill. No, but like the state of play was okay. Like I said, there are a couple games in there that just because I'm in that action game mood right now, like I'm like, all right, I'll at least give it a look.
Alright, bro.
But
Y'all
like
so
everyone
fucking
else on that
irritating.
fucking, oh, we need GTA 6, oh, we need Bloodborne. Like, shut the fuck up, guys. Just shut the fuck up. You guys literally make gaming boring as shit, because even when GTA 6 comes out and everyone fucking buys it for $150 because all y'all are fucking dumb as hell anyway.
Tell them.
Like, fact of the matter is, most of you guys will probably play like a good 10 hours of it and then you'll jump off and probably never play it ever again. Unless you're one of those fucking dweebs that fucking buy shark cards and shit all the damn time. I'm pretty sure they're gonna fucking have their own currency on GTA 6 where they're gonna make a fucking boatload of money on there. Which again, that's the only reason why there hasn't even been another GTA, just because you fuckers keep on buying shark cards and buying random stupid shit on a game that you're about to fucking leave. All these people spent hundreds of fucking dollars on GTA 5 and we're about to completely just fucking ditch that game soon. Sorry, that was my little mini rant about fucking Grand Theft Auto. I'm so fucking sick and tired of that shit.
Yeah, I'm so sick and tired of black people glazing. If I could have Grand Theft Auto too. Why can I have my criminal warlord? It's the only place where I can be a black man.
Yo, on another thing too, speaking of which, the fucking hood niggas that are playing Grand Theft Auto role playing, y'all niggas is
Role
gay.
playing.
Wait,
Y'all
that's a
niggas is
thing?
gay. Yeah. I'm
Jesus
dead. I'm
Christ.
dead ass right now. Like, people literally do Grand Theft Auto role
Roleplay,
playing
like,
is
it's
what
that
they
boring.
fucking are in real life. It's fucking stupid.
It's hold on, and then most of them niggas don't own luxury cars. They live in like Section 8. They live in like fucking West Side Chicago.
Fucking goofy as hell. But yeah, I'm pretty sure motherfuckers gonna go out and fucking get GTA 6, no matter how much it is. It can be fucking $200 and these fuckers will fucking buy the game.
Am I collecting food stamps right now? Is that what it is? Why am I not
Most
getting
likely.
revenge? Why am I not
Most
getting
likely.
revenge, bro? Dude, I
GTA
breathe
6
in these
ain't out yet.
niggas' direction. No. It's not even GTA. Dude. I was talking about Ferrano, dude. I breathe in these niggas'
I know, I'm
direction,
fucking
bro.
with
They get revenge, bro. Motherfucker.
Wait, where's your squad at?
Right here. Raping.
There you go, jump that nigga.
We're trying to. She taunted. Yeah. She get revenge.
Oh, fucking, anyone watch the Captain America movie?
I have not.
Hell no.
Oh, hell, boy.
Hell no.
No, bro, I
Yeah.
literally caught
You
up
think
the
I
other
want to
day.
watch a black man take over my white man's job? I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh, hell no. Anyways, here's my movie update. You guys already know we had the greatest awards, which, you know, that was peak, the best. All I've done is caught up on Deadpool Wolverine. It was funny. Caught up on the Venom movies. They're all
Nigga,
right.
I'm getting kicked by these Chinese chinks.
Oh
Bro,
my god.
help me.
And that's it.
I tend these nuts.
That's all the fucks I really give about movies at this point. You know that you know, y'all think I'm gonna give a fuck about gaming, AAA. Oh, I really don't give a shit about movies. But I heard apparently it's really stupid and confusing. That's the lore on Captain Obama.
Well, since it seems like I'm the only nigga that watched it, I can say it's not a Captain America movie. It's actually a sequel to The Incredible Hulk in 2008, and it makes it even worse. It makes it even worse because the Incredible Hulk ain't even in the fucking movie. He's barely even mentioned once. And then, like, you would think, you know, oh, we have all these Hulk villains, man. We should have the Hulk go against these guys. Nope, we have fucking Anthony Mackie as fucking Captain America to go against all these Hulk villains because, you know, he's got fucking the Captain America shield. He can fly. He's got Uzis. He's got fucking vibranium on his fucking armor. It's like,
No, man. He's just Captain. He's not America anymore.
It's super
Captain
black.
Falcon.
It's super
It's
black.
Captain Falcon.
Super black.
But after a certain point, I was just waiting for him to do a fucking Falcon punch. And then on top of that, the twist, the way how they did the twist was dumb as hell. Because, spoiler alert, for those who didn't see any of the marketing whatsoever, Red Hulk is the twist.
The second I seen Red Hulk, I knew that shit was gonna be good. Really gonna just pop
Red
him like
Hulk's
that.
important.
Which, by the way, I'm also
Red
upset
Hulk
how they
is
whipped
in,
out
like,
Carnage
5.5
early too.
minutes of the movie, and like the whole plot twist is a character known as the leader who basically looks like whatever your ex-girlfriend's cooch looks like right now. Came up with the idea that he was gonna show Thunderbolt Ross for what he really was, and he's been feeding him like fucking radiation pills, gamma pills, so that he could slowly basically, right? He was basically giving him the fucking blue chews the whole time so he could turn into the Red Hulk.
Nah, gave a nigga red shoes. Nigga gave him all the red Jolly Ranchers, bro.
What is it called?
He
Rose
gave him
supplements
red
or whatever?
Adidas. Brand new line.
Bro,
Red
remember
Adidas.
remember those cinnamon candies? Holy fuck.
Hey,
Oh shit!
That's just the good shit.
hell yeah! Oh, you hating, bro?
Really?
No.
Okay.
I hated that shit, bro. You know what I'm talking about? The red fiery cinnamon candies.
Okay,
bro?
okay, the red ones, okay, those were ass.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Those
yeah,
are
yeah,
oh, those my favorite.
fucking
Reminds
her
me of the taxes I don't have to pay every year. Where's my medicine, Margaret?
Jay. Yeah,
But
low-key
yeah,
though, it's crazy. Like, first month it was nice and
movie's
chill, but
good,
after
but
that,
bro.
dude, so much shit happened. Like, bloody Christ. Also, apparently, oh, well, the whole election shit, whatever, but it doesn't matter, because, what was it? That's some shit, I don't know, man. It's too much shit. I mean, what even, low-key, what happened again at the shitty Sony Awards again, or whatever their stupid thing was? I forgot.
It was just the state of crap.
Yeah, everyone's saying. I just know people got butthurt because they said Xbox better, Xbox, and then people were saying that's harassment. Fucking
Xbox.
oh, that's bro, that's the most bogus fucking dick move.
No, now it's all about like, hey Google, hey Cortana, hey whatever the fuck, Alexa.
Yeah.
Cortana's
Hey,
dead.
Nick.
I killed her.
No, I got it.
Oh, you know what?
Shut the hell
Xbox, activate dead hand. Passcode XZY-4 Evan.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Xbox. Search for dad.
Oh my god, so out of pocket.
Dude, imagine if your Xbox had nuclear codes, launch codes.
The only thing I can say about
Man.
myself for the
I have
moment
my
is
next hooked up too. How about that?
I've been cooking with the greatest in the background. We got some things planned.
You know what? Let me ask this question. Since we're over here talking about games and shit, I want to know from you guys, like, because this is a whole bunch of
Oh,
perspectives
fuck
here.
you, bitch.
Does a single player game need to be more than 10 hours?
No.
Does a single player need to be more than $100? What?
Like,
No,
like
more than 10
at
hours.
least like
10
to
hours?
100%.
Yeah.
Probably.
If you want to say the main story, I say at average 15 hours because it needs to be enough gameplay to satisfy the person for $60 to $70. You got to remember that the prices went up, so the qualities went down.
Well, he didn't
so
talk about the
really gotta
price. He was
drag
just
in.
talking about single player games in general.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
only talking about, like, the length of the story of a single player game. Does it have to be more than 10 hours?
Oh my god.
I'm saying for me, no. But it is cool if you want to do like a completionist 100%, like yeah, over 10 hours seems about right.
And now this will go to my follow-up question. What will be the time limit for you to be satisfied for a single player game?
27 hours.
All right.
And that's the thing. I mean, look, my whole thing, the gist of this question, why it's good, and it goes back to a form that happened. Like some people say, I'd rather have a short, good game that's 6 to 8 hours long than an over exaggerated game that's 100 hours long. And that's, to me, it's not the time. It's the quality of the time, you know. That's why I don't play. It's even right now, you guys know I won't play most turn-based RPGs because they just waste your time. Like, to me, I care about the quality of the time. Like, I don't care if it's 6, 8, or 100. How much fun and how good is the time I'm being spent on that is. That's why, to me, content, again, say 70. I mean, 70 is already bullshit. But if it's gonna be 70, you better be Nioh. Like, here's my thing. If you're gonna be, because here's the thing that people don't really, money is money. You can get that whenever. You cannot get your time back. Like, as when I grow older, and a lot of people realize your time is more valuable than the money. You know, for me, like, if I were to say, like, yeah, I could be context is matters. Like, to me, here's an honest thing, right? Like, if I'm saying in general, I would prefer, especially as a grown adult, and I actually have to do, I love it when they're short. I love games now that they're, and again, this is a common sentiment with people that are older, but here's my thing. I would like them shorter because they also tend to be better and more focused. And the same thing, with going with honorable, it's like, I don't care. Your shit could be, again, look at Call of Duty. Call of Duty is always 6 to 8 hours long. So it kind of just shuts that thing in the foot for a lot of people. Say, oh, this, that, whatever. Like, then why is Call of Duty one of the biggest franchises? Their campaigns are no longer than 6 to 8 hours consistently. But guess what? Like, they say, oh, do you want to 100% it? Do you want to get the platinum? Whatever. And here's the thing. Even if you do zombies, like, to me, I value content over a single, because you know what I'm saying? Like, you can have, like, to me, like, a single player story, like, whatever, like, I prefer shorter because there's only so long you could tell a story. You know what I'm saying? Like, things get bloated. You are not J.R.R. Tolkien. You cannot tell a 40-hour fucking story. That's one thing where a handful of turn-based and some RPGs, they can tell a long story. Good example, Persona. Persona would be great, 5 specifically, if the dungeons were long as shit. Scramble. I love Scramble. The game plays fast and it's fun and the story isn't super crazy. And that game is like a 60 fucking hours long. But you know what I'm saying? Like, to me, if a game's gonna be long, you have to be built with it, but you have to have writers that are built for that. But if you're the average consumer, homie, most of these people can barely make a 6 to 8 hour fucking movie. So it makes sense. And again, in how many times do we see cutscenes, like whether it's Mortal Kombat, this and that, they're like 1 to 4 hours, which is fair. Like, that's how long movies generally should be, 1 to 4 hours. And then it's like 1 to 4 hours of gameplay. But then, oh, what if you gotta replay it? Because, oh, let me play it on hard mode. Let me do this, that. To me, like, especially, again, if we're talking about price, whatever, like, I think 60, 70 is just stupid. Like, again, if you're gonna be 70, it's an extra $10, whatever. I better get my money's worth. But it's like, what else can I do? COD, again, for as much as you say, here's your story mode, 6 to 8. Do you want to replay it? You could. There you go, 12 hours. Just by playing it again, that's already 12 hours. And then there's zombies, infinite time, multiplayer. But to me, I feel like things that are online focused should be a bonus, not a requirement. Because guess what? There are still people that don't have internet, or their internet is too shit, or they could care less. Like, for me, we already saw what? I fucking MLG'd as fucking for the first month, and I don't really care. I'll hop on every now and then for, like, zombies. But to me, especially, again, as a developer, I value variety, content, and the quality of content over time. Because here's the thing. If your shit's good enough, you're just going to do a good example. Like just the first map, whatever it was, Kino Tone.
Kino de Torden, yes.
Yeah. Like, that's what a game is. Like, that's why, like, that argument of time is like, no, if your game is of high quality, then the time is endless. You can play it as much as you fucking want. Like, I still go back and we'll play the first OG World at War fucking map. And people spent hours. I mean, I don't know if you guys know the lore too. The developers actually ended up wasting so much time because they were playing the shit out of this random mode they made, and they said, hey, we should include this into the fucking game. You know, because at the end of the day, people forget that video games are games. It says it in the fucking end there. So when like I said, I remember there was some dude in the Monster Hunter chat. It's talking about, oh, if a game's not 100 hours, I'm not buying. Like, you just know that dude's retarded. Like, on God, you're just retarded. Like, you're fucking stupid. Like what does that even really mean? It shows that you don't even really know what that means. Because like here's a good example. Say you play 100 hours, but it's because you suck dick like me. Like I can play World. I'm playing World. So then me and Mark can play. Bro, I barely even have a couple hours, and I'm already like basically halfway done. Why? Because I'm MLG as fuck, and I know what to do. So like hours is relative to on top of skill. You know, it's such a stupid. And the main people I will always hear are shitty fucking turn based or RPG or again both whatever. Because these guys are losers. They're virgins. You guys are the fucking isekai protagonist self-insert dumbasses. You guys have absolutely no fucking skill. You'd rather spend time, oh, I'm gonna grind whatever, and then you even see a fucking quarter circle, you fucking lose your fucking small ass dick. Can't do shit. Meanwhile, fucking Chad's out here doing quarter circles, full circles, getting bitches. I mean, y'all dumbass, oh, let's put the, like, you know, because these dumbass, they're fucking idiots. To them, like, oh, they can spend a whole day. They don't realize that they're wasting their time. They wonder why they're sitting there fucking scrawny as shit, getting no bitches. Because to them, they don't realize that they already wasted time. They're like, what, 20 something, 30, and all the what you beat 5 RPGs, and that's all you fucking know. It's like to me, and I will call you guys out because you guys annoy me the most. It's particularly those people. You guys play shitty garbage games that no one gives a fuck about. Those 100 hours, 90 of those hours was spent grinding. It only had 10 hours worth of fucking story content. And on top of that, it's mediocre. Otherwise known as Final Fantasy VII Remake. You fucking cucks. That's my rant. Fuck those people. Talking about, oh, yeah, game needs to be like, bro, one of the best games of all time is Vanquish. That story mode is literally 6 hours, bro. Even if you suck. But guess what? One of the hardest games you could ever fucking platinum. That's facts. Like, here's a better way to put it. I spent 3 fucking days just trying to get the final trial. Because not big all the time. No, it was just that fucking hard. That shit was hard as
That
shit.
shit ain't easy. That
To
shit
this
is not
day,
fucking easy.
I don't regret
I
those
have to
3 days I
fucking
spent
try it.
getting that shit. Because it was MLG as fuck. Even though on theory someone should beat it in 5 minutes. That shit's not happening, dog. Hell
Now you
no.
making me want to go back and fucking play it now.
No, Vanquish is shit. And man, and that's the thing, like good games can replayability. That's something that's why I love about RE games. That they're on it, they're the peak of what I think, especially DMC, is that they could be like 6-8 hours. Bro, do you know the replayability on those fucking games? It's fucking insane. Like I already have like a couple 100 hours in the reimagining for 2. And we already not really give a shit about the reimaginings, but they're just to get the platinum, and it's like whatever. Now I don't want to play the reimagining 2. I love 8. That's why this again, fun fact, this is why I love 3 the most out of 2, 3, and 4's reimaginings. Why? It's the shortest, because at the end of the day, the quality of the gameplay isn't that strong. So for me, condensing it is better, and the replay value way better in 3 than 2 or 4. Like I actually, it's the only one that I go back and replay out of the 3. So it shows you that no, for it might be 4 or 6 hours, like, but I like playing it way more than the other ones. Like I think about replaying 2, like I'll play it for a bit or whatever just to show someone how MLGM, then I get bored. But like 3, like I'll replay it and beat the whole thing. And I love the fact, again, it's a grown as adult, the fact that I can be like, oh, I could look at like 2 to 4 hours and be like, ah, yes, I could beat the whole fucking game. You know, like that to me is just so fucking nice. Mind you, it takes 8 hours, you know, on average. It's just that when your MLG is, and even then, if I'm like really into, no, 2 hours easy, you know, because I fucking basically spatter in that shit. I think I like my time was like 125 or 30, I forgot. But yeah, no, it's easy. I don't know, it's just me. Like I said, I feel like your first playthrough should definitely take 6 to 8, and then replays, you know, for whatever. But if your MLG is fuck, like, oh, you know, like probably 2 hours and shit. That means that the game isn't bloated too. You know, that's why I feel like The Last of Us is ruined gaming, because now there's too many sections where you have to walk. And like, oh, let's just walk and talk, or oh, let's have this thing. Whereas, you know, old school games like RE4, like, nope. Constant, like, if there's not a cutscene, ain't nothing slowing you down, baby. This is a pure choo-choo train. And again, to this day, I still replay Resident Evil 4 every now and then, every year, dude. Yeah, that's my tangent on that shit. I hate when people say that shit. Like, and the thing is, here's the other thing too. Like, we've established at this point that these fuckers, like, dude, on God, outside of Nioh and Doom, I don't think a single game has been worth more than $50 fucking dollars. Like, on God, bro. Like, hell no, these games need to be 25, 30, because, like, I never paid full price for any of this shit. I always wait for a sale, even then I'm like, is this 20 or 25? I ain't paying 30 for these games, bro. Hell no. If anything, like I said, like, oh, this game's 100, like, bro, and this is why I actually unironically love DLC, that it's, like, XP bonus or items, because I'm like, dude, nah, I'm just here for this certain thing, whatever. I'm not in the mood to play your mediocre garbage, especially someone who plays fighting games is even worse. 90% of games have, like, their combat is garbage, bro. I'm gonna press square, and then I'm gonna press triangle, and then I'm gonna press square. It's like, man, get this weak ass shit. Like, Jedi Fallen Order was oddly, I will give Jedi Fallen Order probably one of the better games. Like, I would pay 50 for that. Not 60 though. 50 for sure. But yeah, no. Like, Nioh, here's the best way to put it too. To me, a god tier game or great is like, can I still play it after I platinum it? And like, I still play Nioh. Heck, I'm playing Nioh 2, Nioh 1. You know, and then I have like well over like 200 hours in that shit. Because it's good. It's like it's same with Wulong. Wulong's good, but not as good as personal preference. But it's like, nah, dude, most of these games ain't worth my time or money. Like all these games that are charging even more than 60, it's like, or 60, No, you're overcharging, bro. This shit's mediocre as fuck. Like I literally will play it for a bit and fuck off. Like including COD, even for as much as I praise for what it does do, it's like, homie, I don't play this shit more than a couple hours or first two or my zombies. We already saw I got diamond, flexed on all the COD players. The Street Fighter players are better. Then I fucked off, and I haven't really played since because I'd rather play Nioh. Nioh's way more fun, and it's also better. It also runs better too. But it's like, again, I'll always say it every time, Nioh Doom, Nioh Doom, Nioh Doom, and nothing comes close. It's not even funny, bro. It's like get like Mike Tyson, get him like mixed with like some steroided ass fucking weightlifter, and then get scrawny, like literally like some 6-year-old, 8-year-old kid, and he's scrawny and malnourished. That's like most games, bro. Like it's not a like what the fuck. Like I'm not paying $60 to have this scrawny kid take my shit. I'm gonna pay $60 to this Mike Tyson fucking Hugo looking motherfucker. Like and it's crazy, bro. And again, why do I only ever say Nioh Doom, Nioh Doom? Other ones are close, like say Deus Ex, Ace Combat, or whatever. But at the end of the day, there's only been 2 games these past 10 to 20 years that I'm like, the rest it's like fucking falling asleep or like, I got nothing better to do, why not? Like I will always say Nioh Doom, Nioh Doom. They're just so fucking good. Like genuinely, whereas back in PS3 and PS2 we had consistent Nioh Dooms, but now we don't get shit. Like I said, for as good as Ace Combat and even Deus Ex has its issues, right? Ace Combat, there are other games that I feel are close to those two, but they'll always have like an issue or two underlying. And to me, okay, 60, maybe 50, but all these other, like your Assassin's Creed, your Booty Honors, your fucking Tekken 8, like no, hell no, bro. This shit better be half off, bro. No, bro. They genuinely don't feel worth more than 30. They just really don't. They don't feel worth my time, so they don't feel worth 30. I don't know, man. That's just my tangent, bro. Like that's why to me it's like, dude, I dipped before the gaming crash even happened. And again, we already see it's in the stats, bro. In Steam charts, most people are playing just old games. People are playing Half-Life or Skyrim over whatever's coming out now, dude. And you can buy that shit for. And that's the thing is what exacerbates it. Why would I pay $70 for shitty ass Star Wars Lawbreakers, whatever it's called, when I can like, hey, is that the Force Unleashed for $15? Like you know, like you pay less for a higher quality game. That's the funny thing, and that's why, in case you guys seen how thirsty these companies have been going after fucking emulation and everything. They literally know that their biggest competition is old games. Hands down, bro. They know that shit. And it's crazy because even Zoomies, there's a video that said, oh, the Zoomies are like, oh man, some of these old games are actually pretty good. That's why I said we're not wrong. It's not a nostalgia or a boomer thing. The Zoomies are even like, man, yo, these PS1 games cook. Like, wait, you're telling me my laptop can run Resident Evil 1 through 3 and I pay $5? Oh, shit, fuck that. You know, I'm going to play RE 1 through 3. I don't know, I'm done with my tangent. My whole thing is like, nah, bro, fuck that shit, bro. I ain't paying $70, bro. Fuck that shit.
Harsh things, but true things.
What about you, Dollar Bill? What you got to say?
Oh, I think I said my piece earlier about these Zoomers that don't really value anything because they haven't come in contact with
But like in terms of a story, like going on the subject of storied games, like how do you feel?
Like, how do you feel? How long?
Probably like 12 hours to me is a good game. I mean, I'm not. That's what I want in the future, because I know I played games that had less time than that. But it made you feel like when you played Gears of War 3, it made you feel like it was 12 hours, even though it wasn't.
Oh, true. I think that's another thing that matters. Even if it's short or long, it should feel longer. But
like, you stay up all night trying to play that bitch, right?
Right.
Stay up all night.
And again, and more importantly, it should make you want to keep playing. I should not sit here and play Persona 5 and be like, when is it over?
That's all I'm saying. It's what they made you feel back in the day. It's not necessarily what they were shoving down your throat.
I agree. Man, I went a bit off base. I'm not gonna lie, because like I swear to God, bro, the amount of people that say some stupid shit, oh, if a game's not 100 hours, those people piss me off so much, bro.
Well, the game can be 100 hours, but then again, that same game can be fucking Assassin's Creed Valhalla. And
exactly.
Oh,
the
God.
majority of the games fucking blow. Or my favorite thing on some games that fucking stretch out their fucking time. This is a thing that a lot of games do. Oh no, you're trapped in this spot. Defeat 3 waves of enemies in order to continue, and they would do that continuously.
Over and over again.
By the way, I should mention,
like if you take away that bloat, the game is so much fucking shorter.
Exactly. And by the way, a good example. I mean, I know I slightly shit on Deus Ex, but Deus Ex is a good game. There's a video titled Deus Ex and why it does open worlds good. And basically, as a dev, you have one of two options. Like either the developer of Deus Ex said, "Okay, do you want a pool that's an inch deep, about a mile wide, or would you rather it be a mile deep or like an inch?" What are you gonna say? And it makes sense. You want a real pool. You don't want like, and that's what Deus Ex is the fact because most open world games, oh my world is this big, but how much do you have to do in it? And or again like Ghost Recon, let me go to the next objective. You spend 5 minutes in a helicopter getting something. Meanwhile in Deus Ex, literally every single fucking building for that block you can break in, straight up. Like literally, Deus Ex is more feature rich than fucking GTA. But guess what? The world isn't that big, and you know what? I think that's fine. Like, and guess what? To this day, I'll even say Deus Ex is one of the most immersive open world games ever. The reason I don't put Deus Ex on the same standard as Nioh or Doom, the game was kind of short. Like, and again because it was a game that warranted actually being longer. And mind you, the game's dude, I put like 50, 60 hours in. But the thing is, they clearly cut the narrative. Like, even though it's long, the narrative clearly, like, it put it at a cliffhanger, you know? And then, like, what was the next one? Again, going back to what Bill was saying, is the feeling. Like, even though it was long as shit, it felt short. We're like, whoa, we just got cut up, we got this, and then, like, oh, what the fuck? There's clearly supposed to be more happening, what the fuck? Because they're trying to bait for a sequel, but as we know, Square Enix is retarded and doesn't know how to, like, to me, I'm more pissed that Final Fantasy Booty Water got a remake instead of us getting a sequel to Deus Ex. Because fuck Final Fantasy, that overrated ass fucking series.
Wow. You're like no compromise.
Fuck no.
In all honesty, if I were to remake any of the Final Fantasies, it'd probably be one of the earlier ones. Like Final Fantasy 3, I would like to see a remake for. That would, I actually think would legitimately be fun.
And another thing
And
is
plus, the game wouldn't be fucking 10,000 years.
another common thing I want to throw out a little bit too that people, oh, but how come they're making these remakes? They're faithful. First of all, they're not faithful. A great quote someone said is, if something's faithful, you don't remake it. And I seen a great video that was talking about how bad the visuals are for the Demon Souls remaster, right? Or remake, whatever. A lot of these directors are just jackasses. Like, you can tell they just want to change things. Like, you guys go check out there's two videos that are good. It's called The Lost Art of Demon Souls, and then one of the ones like the Demon Souls remake is not faithful. And he breaks it down very clearly, right? Like, it's just a lot of, like, again, if you're a fan, it's the problem as a Resident Evil fan. I don't like talking to Resident Evil normies. Like, you know, they don't understand why the story for the reimaginings is garbage compared to the original. You know, it's kind of the same
Why
thing.
don't they put Milo Jokovic from the movies inside of the games? That'd be so cool.
Yeah, shit like that. Thank you. You know what? He broke it down in like not even a sentence, bro. Thank you. So
Wow.
yeah, so anyone hopefully listening now, that's no hate on you if you won't like this kind of stuff. You got to realize that it's not the same conversation. Like, if anyone who does any field right, like if someone's like a fucking like a practitioner, it could be something niche as fuck. Like someone's like a leaf blower, bro. Like no one gives a shit about leaf blowing, right? But then you got some normal.
Hey, I care about blowing you.
That's gay. You know, like the problem is
God.
we right now, and again, is the media literacy. I even saw a good video that talked about the biggest problem, and Hassan has it too, that some people, because it's something that's not immediate to them, then therefore it doesn't exist, right? Like, because they never played the OG games and they argue with me, but they're like, oh, because I never played them, then your argument's invalid. You know, like, we live in a point, you know, where online discourse, it just doesn't really exist. People are just too stupid, which is even wild because you're on the internet. Like, bro, you could look this shit up. That's why I tell most people, I'm not gonna convince him. Like, homie, you can just Google it or Bing it.
So that's what that's what I want to talk about. If people really want to care about video games, they go to a class. Like, what if they make a video game class that teaches the history of video games, so that young heads can understand it and they won't take it for granted.
That's true. That's a very good point.
Because there's
That's what I
YouTube
want.
video for it.
Yeah, but they're too lazy to do that. But if it's a curriculum, they're tricked into wanting to do it.
I mean, the other problem is too is that gaming as an art is not appreciated in the larger spectrum in normie and both in the higher class. I mean, I even seen a thing about how, believe it or not, anime is even accepted in the art, like in the art industry. Like right now, we have a huge problem. It's in America and in Japan, where a lot of the boomers dominate a lot of industries and shit, and they're very ignorant. At the end of the day, they're just very ignorant, and they pass down on essentially. I was surprised. That was a good insight. Like, literally the amount of teachers that gave other students shit, and especially with how popular anime is, like, and it's basically some subtle racism, how they say if it's not Western art, oh, we don't care for it, and there's not enough curriculum for, like, you know, Eastern anime styles in the West, so it's not even like a gaming problem, it's like an overall, you know, thing. And then the other thing is too, there's a problem with, okay, where can you find the teachers, right? And then second is the college is like, nah, we already seen it. It's two parts. Again, not too political. They rather focus on some kind of shit. So even if it's art, or let's say there was a gaming course, they're gonna have some stupid dumb bitch with colored hair be like, oh, the importance of diversity in gaming. It's like, the fuck? This ain't got shit to do. And then it's money. At the end of the day, too, is money. Because here's the thing. I am trying to advocate And it's a start in some colleges. Like, dude, I would go and teach at these shit. Like, I would go into university and teach people of all ages and everything. Like, all right, this is the history of gaming and everything. I would go hard. But I'm not doing this shit for cheap. The fuck I look at you. And they don't want to pay my ass. And then they're also not going to like me because they're like, oh, you're going to speak about diversity. I look at that diversity paper, get a lighter, and be like, no, I do what I
No,
want.
you don't have to speak about diversity anymore, apparently. You don't have to.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, our Lord and Savior, man, he got us.
But yeah, it's a lot coming. And at the end of the day,
I
like,
wouldn't call them all that, but okay.
the education system.
the king.
Yeah. Oh my God. See, look, these guys are motherfuckers. Whatever. But the whole thing is that the
Like, I was
education
a
system
Trump
is
fan, knocked
just
things
fucked in
down,
general.
put Trump on it. He's our savior, man.
Oh my God. Shut
I
your
thought
bitch
it was
ass up.
Elon Musk.
Oh my God. Okay, calm down. But yeah, no, it's a good. I mean, there's good ideas, but at the end of the day, we live in a capitalist market. The only things really pushing the needle forward is like money and whatnot. That's why, to me, it makes sense to just let's make a game and let's just cook. I mean, right now China's cooking everyone. We already seen it. I mean, Mars clearly talked about it too. And say what you will about Marvels, whether I like it or not, it's clearly cooking the rest of the industry because they're doing one thing, giving people what they want. Which, you know, all these other developers about, like, they're not giving people what they want. You know, shit.
I can't really think of like many studios right now that are actually giving their audience what they want. There's very few of them. Saber Games I could think of that's on the list. Digital Extremes, they're on the list. They're at least giving, you know, their fan base what they want. Obviously, the people at Epic with fucking Fortnite, they're literally just throwing everything onto the fucking wall and just seeing what sticks. Like Fortnite now is literally like 9 games in one. Like there's different downloads. Like you go into the store and there's different downloads for fucking Fortnite. That is insane.
Speaking of, you wanted to talk shit about Greg Miller. Why?
Oh no. I ended up mentioning Greg Miller mainly because of this. His failing show is now to the point where him and his fucking dweebs, his band of dweebs, have decided that they're gonna go on a fucking crusade and constantly just tell us bullshit about certain games are really good. Like I'm pretty sure they're gonna be telling everyone that Avowed's fucking good within the next week or so. Now, I am a Diablo 4 fan. I know for a fact it should not have fucking ran for Game of the Year because that was not Game of the Year fucking material. I enjoyed the game. I think it's a decent co-op game. It's a very casual action RPG game.
There's a bunch of Mexicans rolling sushi.
It's literally that. It's literally fucking that. And the way how he was phrasing that fucking game really irked the fucking shit out of me. And Greg Miller
that.
and his fucking Kind of Funny podcast, I just do not fucking like. I do not like a lot of the shit that they end up saying because like they're
chill,
all
basically.
about the fucking life.
Who's Greg Miller?
Greg Miller is a guy who used to work at IGN, who ended up leaving IGN to start up his own company known as Kind of Funny. They do what's called a Kind of Funny podcast, and they do like their own shows and doing reviews, previews, interviews with a whole bunch of. It's basically fucking IGN light, more or less.
When you name here's my thing: if you name your company after the item, normally it's kind of like that's kind of like what's that fucking I can't think of the store right now. I'm not thinking of Five and Below. Oh, Dollar Tree. Yo, yeah, you know how like you name your store Dollar Tree, and only like 35% of the items you sell is actually $1. And if anything, if it is $1, it's $1.25. So when you name your show Kind of Funny, it's gonna turn out to be not really.
Yeah, I see what you're getting at.
If that makes any sense.
No, I get it.
That's like Steve Harvey having a talk show called Please Clap.
Wow.
Yeah, that name is garbage too. Kind of funny. Like the fuck kind of shitty ass name.
My main irk with him and his fucking crew, the fact that they constantly want to fucking push DEI and everything. They constantly tell everyone if you voted for Donald Trump, then you're clearly a racist. Well, fuck you, nigga. I guess I'm a racist. And
I hated niggas before they did. I came out the womb hating niggas.
So you're telling me they're basically the opposite of Screw Attack's podcast? Then they're literally the opposite.
Like I said, they're basically IGN light. Like everything you can think of that's bad about IGN, you can also say about fucking Kind of Funny.
Okay.
Oh, my bad. Side scrollers. That's what they're on. I also wanted to bring up to that dumbass little bitch, old dude developer bitching. Oh, people need to stop being so cruel and hateful. Like what? Just because they don't like a game, you fucking cuck. Yeah, Screw Attack talked about it. I was looking.
No,
at
you're being critical. You're
Literally.
being critical because you know the value of hard work and you know the quality of the work that we got back in the day. Not this garbage that's coming out, slop that's coming out these days. You know the difference.
As a matter of fact, we should make this segment a PSA to our audience right now. Don't let anyone tell you how to feel about a fucking game. If you don't like a game and you feel like you need to be vocal about it, go ahead and say some shit. No, obviously don't go out and say I'm gonna kill you and your whole family type shit.
Right.
Obviously, you don't say that shit. But if you're
I mean,
pissed off,
speak for yourself.
What's wrong with you?
we do not do not condone this suicidal crazy ass motherfucker on this show. You know, whatever he does in his own spare time, that's on him. But no, like in all honesty, like the way how they always try to like skew the message because they make it seem like you saying something bad is the most terrible thing you can fucking do. And if all you're doing is critiquing the game, they critique the fucking game. Yeah, you could be upset at the people who made the game because they're the ones who made it that way. That's perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But for the fact that they're going out of the way to tell you like, oh, you know, you shouldn't say anything if you didn't like it.
No, fuck off.
Like, what the fuck are you on, bro? How the fuck are they gonna know whether or not if I fucking like the game if I don't fucking say anything?
Yeah.
And I mean, and also Mars said it best how we said before, why I review and what I do is at the end of the day, is that it's okay to like something that's bad. Like, I like MKBDC, he likes Diablo, but we're not going to sit here and gaslight you that they're good games. Yeah, see, exactly. Like, it's okay to like, you know, it goes both ways. Like, if other people don't like the thing you like, then all right, cool, who gives a shit? You know, and this is the biggest problem. And again, this is what's separate. There's the casual talk, because at the end of the day, most people who are normal understand. Like, oh, you don't like this thing? Okay, whatever. I like it, whatever. But you know, these people want to sit here. They know something's bad and want to tell you, oh, this shit's godlike. And then when someone says it's bad, they're like, oh, you know, it's like the complete polar opposite of what we're on. Like, I ain't gonna tell you to play Mortal Kombat vs. DC. That shit's ass. I'll play that shit, but not you. And I'll tell you not to.
There's even a fan base for Concord, all right? You're more than welcome to like whatever you want to like.
That shit still ass though.
Hey, yeah, it's so ass that you can't even fucking play it, but all 12 people who did play it, they're still complaining about it.
Yeah, see, that the fact that shit's living rent free in y'all motherfuckers' heads is wild.
You guys didn't give Concord a chance.
Oh, speaking, okay, like one note, did you guys hear about, like, I know they were in the review thing, they were talking about, oh my god, inclusive DVD, some fat ugly bitch. Bro, how butthurt this bitch got that game didn't sell well was just actually beautiful. Like, oh, I guess, see, this goes into all this stuff, like, dude, what, I'm not allowed to bask in the glory of you fuckers being wrong because you're so see, I wouldn't be sitting here sipping your tears if you wouldn't shut the fuck up about, oh my god, it's so close, I think it's so great. So now when you're like, oh, I can't believe Orange Man won, that's why it's so funny, because you wouldn't shut up before. If you just shut up and lost, then I wouldn't care. But no, you were sitting here like, it's gonna be good, oh, Orange Man's gonna lose. I'm sitting here like,
wait.
Look, one of my favorite things about this entire situation is the way how they try to sell the games. There are three things that people say that make no sense to me when it comes to selling a game. They say things like, this game is for a modern audience. The moment you say that, it's already dead. Don't even fucking talk to me anymore. The moment I hear modern audience in a sentence talking about the game, it's immediately dead. I don't get no
to me, keynotes is either 60 or 30 FPS, I'm like, dead. Modern audience, dead. Or open world, dead. Like, I swear to, I hear open world, I'm like, alright, I'm gonna hit up. Because there's some shit.
Now, here's another one that I've been hearing a lot, especially like past like 3 or 4 years, that I add into the list. Oh, this game's a return to form.
Oh, yes.
I'm done. I don't want to hear that.
The fact that we can name key terms shows y'all are fucking up. We're like, oh, the immersive experience.
It's like we're playing our own game of bingo.
Yeah, that's a bingo. Oh, we should do that, bro. Bingo game, and then one of them is like, if it shows like a character with hair. And by the way, the developer counts like, no, good example, Concord. Everyone, the second they saw that bitch with her colored hair and being fat, everyone's like, oh, this game's trash. They didn't even see the gameplay yet. Like, yeah, we should make that a bingo sheet, unironically.
As a matter of fact, this is to whoever directly listens to this shit. This is your number one killer. If you tell the audience, well, if you don't like it, don't buy it.
And they did.
We ain't gonna buy it.
Shake my hand. That's like the equivalent of those dumbasses in the Tekken Discord. Oh, you don't need Korean backdashing to be good at Tekken. Ah, you're a scrub. Got it. The same shit when they're like, oh, if you don't like it, don't buy it. It's like, ah, so your game is ass. Thanks for telling me.
Yeah, those are my three phrases that I stay far away from. The moment they're fucking brought up, it's GG. I give no fucks about your shit anymore.
Yeah, literally, shake my hand, bitch. You just got
Remember,
perfected.
follow the 3 B's you were taught in school. Be a jackass, be a smart ass, and fuck it, I don't know. I'm feeling the third one.
Fucking, I don't know.
Be a member of this YouTube. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And be a part of the conversation, guys. Because unlike Kind of Funny, we actually talk mad shit about everything.
That is true.
And everyone.
Facts.
Oh,
is there anything crazy big that happened? I think we covered actually surprisingly most of everything though, because it's only been 2 months.
The Super Bowl Kendrick Lamar ended up doing it was actually amazing. 10 out of 10.
I heard you like him young.
Oh,
on the bait, help me, bro. That black nigger, he a freak, bro. Somebody call an
oh,
ambulance.
I remember now.
Absolutely loved how, but like not only like the evilest like smile you can get, like the most like cartoon and villain smile you can get, just the immediate memes that came out of it. Like people were ready for this.
I just remember I guess the other thing is Pokemon is just being retarded again, and I remember because she was bitching about white
when
people.
is she not?
Yeah, I mean she bitched about not realizing VTubers are popular, and then talking about white people. Like first of all, Kendrick Lamar is like big dick. Like his song has become the unofficial theme of pedos. Like we saw it in Solo Leveling. So I don't know what it is. Whatever, people just didn't like it. Well, they just didn't like it. I don't think it had anything to do with them being white. I don't even know what it is either. I don't watch the Super Bowl, but I'm pretty sure it probably is okay or slaps because he's already proven dude can make some good shit. Because
man, there was a whole fucking crazy narrative that people were trying to say, oh man, no one was singing along to it, and the next thing you know, you see fucking 20 different fucking streams of like, oh look, this is going on in my POV, and everyone all together in unison are literally calling Drake a pedophile. It was fucking hilarious.
So Pokemon was being double retarded.
Kai Cenat talking about it.
Oh, Kai Cenat, fucking Adam 22 and his fucking podcast. Fuck them niggas over there too.
Yeah.
Who else? There's a whole lot of people trying to talk mad shit.
You know what's funny?
Anyone who's a part of Drake's camp was also talking shit.
So from what I'm getting to, Pokemon's more Omega wrong. That she's basically just blind, or maybe because the only ones complaining about that are other people complaining like, oh, but I'm not hearing anyone actually say the shit's ass. Again, it's Pokemon being mad blind. Talking about, oh, there's no big female streamers. Like, I'm sorry, do you have any idea how many VTubers there and how they're at the top of the charts?
Listen,
bitch.
Let me just answer that for you. You know it's bad when like one of Grayson's hated VTubers starts trash talking her correctly.
Hey, yeah, I just realized someone going through the notes. I covered most of everything I was gonna do. Like, oh shit, I thought I was gonna forget.
Greatest, you
Oh yeah, the Days Gone remaster. Okay. I want everyone's thoughts on the Days Gone remaster. I'll save it for last. I'm curious. What is everyone's thoughts on the Days Gone remaster?
Who would have thought? I didn't. Oh my god. They added 10 more pixels into the game.
Oh my god, yes! I can see
wait. Oh my god. You know how I can see this happening at like a game show where we're just like, guys, Days Gone remastered. Hear me out. This game now has 10 more pixels.
It's just a small charge of $9.99 a month. You can see even more enhanced pixels.
We will be selling you
for
a
free.
free FSR graphics engine update.
You know, I know we're making fun of the fact that they're just adding 10 extra pixels, but can we bring up the fact that they're not just re-releasing another Last of Us? Like, this is actually good.
No, it's not good.
See, okay. Here's
my
my
they're
thoughts.
cooking up something even more. Last of Us Part 1, Part 1 remake remastered is coming.
Oh my god.
I'm surprised because I was expecting for that to be the announcement. And
No.
Days Gone.
It's not this year's announcement. It's next year's announcement.
No, next year's announcement is the remake to the remaster of the remake for Spider-Man. Instead of having Peter Parker, every person is just going to be Miles Morales. But it's not actually Miles Morales. It's just going to be Mary Jane Watson. She's going to take off the mask, and she's going to have that chiseled chin. And we're going to have to play through all 7 games with her.
Oh, you know, I just remember what was one of the things I want to talk about a little bit, but like before we do that, see, I was actually happy when I heard Days Gone remaster because I actually like that game and I want to replaying it. But looking back, other Days Gone fans were upset, not for the same reason. Like, okay, fair enough, I get it. All right, you guys can shit on us for wanting, but we were upset because then someone immediately said, "Okay, cool, that's a remaster. What about a sequel?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, I agree." Like, it just makes it feel sorry that there's not a sequel. Like, fuck. But on the bright side,
I mean, not enough people played the first game,
exactly.
so I'm kind of fine with that.
And the thing is, I mean, you guys, I know you guys heard it was in the Salt thing with Fratanga and it's Alex that they talked about that the Sony, one of the CEOs went in Japanese and everything. He went and he literally just said the thing we all already knew, and Sony fanboys were crying about it. Like we already knew that they're trying to get the PC fan base, and they even said that doing remasters just prints money. So that's what it is. It's not even about people always think like, dude, it's for the because here's the thing, Days Gone is not on PC. Like when you look at these remasters and everything, it's not. It literally is not for the people on the console or whatever. It's there for people who might have missed it, but more importantly, it is 1000% for the PC audience. They have straight up just said that. And it's funny because even the CEO said, I don't know if you guys see that he straight went in and said that he does personally like Horizon Zero, but he straight up said, yeah, that shit did not do good. Like that's why we did remasters in it. Like he was even being like, yeah, nah, bro, we were banking on this and everything. We love it. People don't buy this shit, so, and to recoup some of our losses, we put it on PC. So yeah, these remasters is them literally admitting this shit didn't sell. Like literally, if it wasn't for that dude, like if they actually sold well, they wouldn't have put it on PC. They said like, yeah, no, we need this so we can fund the next projects. Like they've straight up gone and said that shit.
You know what we need? Remasters of like what was it, individual IP games that were from the PS3, Xbox 360 era.
I mean, yeah, no, I agree. That's what they should be.
Even just like the niche ass games that didn't do well. Guess what? That's what you're trying to do. Remaster it.
Yeah, but it's clear that from what I seen even from the CEO, they only want to do shit that they care about or that's easy because I think they want to print money. Like anything pre PS4, it's gonna be expensive because we never different architecture. So they're not touching PS3 games. And
but that's the problem. PS3 games were peak.
Exactly, and this is what's so weird. They either want to spend millions of dollars or they don't. It's and then on top of that, at the end of the day, they like remember that. See, we all know that stupid statement. Oh, Sony doesn't have any strong IPs. I'm sorry, what?
That's what an Xbox boy would say. I'm not even shitting you.
I mean, at the end of the day, like I said, these people are mad out of touch. There's nothing new. Like I said, these people unironically, oh my god, I love Horizon. Dude, no one gives a shit about Horizon Zero. Like these people think that Sony is only Horizon, New God of War, and Spider-Man, and that's it. They're like, what's Crash Bandicoot? What's Killzone?
Listen, I can already set up like a free game plan for.
Yeah, but those are franchises that they run in the ground,
and they can make their money back. Twisted Metal franchise, they screw the pooch so many fucking times. I could give them a game plan. Fucking remastered or remake the first 4 games, but you know, forget the first 2 exist and just do 3 and 4.
I'm fine if they just do 3.
Yeah, I mean, like at the end of the day, these people are like I said. At the end of the day, it's not a secret that a lot of these corporate people they're not gamers, dude. They genuinely again, like, dude, if the old CEO said, "Oh, why would anyone play these old games?" Like because they're good and fun. Like people don't play games for graphics, right? And the sad thing is that, dude, that is like the average CEO. Like the only exception we sit in is Phil Spencer, and that's why everybody loves Phil. Dude, Phil and the dude at Nintendo are so cool. When remember there was a whole thing and everything. He's like, oh yeah, this is a gift I got from Phil Spencer, and it's an Xbox One X. And even in the comments, everyone's like, yo, the dude who made Smash is probably the only person for miles who owns an Xbox One X. And that's the thing, like, because Phil and him are real gamers. He had to get a custom cabinet to fit all his consoles the way he wanted to. That's how you know Sakurai's a real gamer. That's how you know fucking Phil Spencer. But all these other dudes, bro, they probably have a PS4 or PS5 just for show, and they probably watch like movies and shit. They probably have like, oh god, whatever collection, but like they probably don't fucking play those games. You know, they don't know shit. So that's why to them they don't like, wait, what's this Killzone? They don't know that shit. They literally don't know. They're like worse than a normie. Like a normie knows more than these motherfuckers.
Yeah, but they ran Killzone to the ground. It was horrible third game. Or was the 4th one?
4th one. You're thinking of the 4th one.
4th one. You don't shit on the 3rd one.
Yeah, the
3rd one was
right.
whatever. It was.
It's whatever, but it was advanced for its time.
Like the graphics were good, but gameplay and story were mid.
I'm not gonna deny that. It was really just the graphics and the gameplay that did it for me.
Yeah, no. I mean, and
you know, Killzone was our crisis, okay?
Here's something, like I said, now that we got that little thing about the whole Sony and shit, I forgot where it's going. You know, I'm down to replay Days Gone because that was like my favorite new shit they came up with at all. But there are people, you guys hear about the whole Gooner Gate thing, and we have two sides. I mean, I'll probably post a meme about it at some point, but there are people who are denying. There are people who are I don't completely agree. You know, like we got Melody Mac and Razor Fist, and if you guys heard, they're not in the side scrollers because they got like ratioed in the chat. And to me, I agree and disagree. Like I'm with them in a sense, but like they want to add. I could be wrong, but they're saying, oh, they're asking for censorship. This and that. Like to me, it's like, no censorship. And then you got the other half that are straight up denying it exists. Like no. First of all, Gooner Gate is definitely happening. Like I said, the best way to put it, ignore games. How many of you fucking losers are paying for OnlyFans? How many of you losers are paying for V2? No, Gooner Gate's the thing. You got, again, statistics show it too. Again, numbers. How many lonely men they are, this and that. Like, no, Gooner Gate's 100% a thing. It is 100% a thing. How many of you dumbasses are wasting money on bitches you ain't even getting your dick sucked? That's Gooner Gate.
If Lonely Man wasn't a thing, there wouldn't be an OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, straight up, to me, it's wild. They're just denying. They're literally in denial. Oh, just because I play Stellar Blade and bitch about her cooch been missing. Like, dude, you're no different than the OnlyFans dude. The OnlyFans dude is no different than the dumbass playing the gacha game. That gacha dude is no different than the VTuber cuck, and that dude's no different than the Twitch. Like, you're all same dudes. Just get no bitches. No bitches, bro. All of you are the same, just different tastes.
Hentai ruined everything, guys. There you have it.
I mean,
And here's all
here's
I'm asking for. I'm not saying to stop having your Stellar Blades. I'm not saying to stop not having your OnlyFans or all that bullshit. I'm just saying stop putting this shit in my face. That's all I'm asking. I don't need your stupid whore hot tub streams in the front page. I don't need you. Oh my god, Stellar Blades. Shut the fuck up. Like, that's all I'm asking. Like, don't sit here. Again, like we said earlier, hey, Mara likes Diablo. I mean, I also like Diablo 4. I like MKV, but we're not gonna sit here and be like, oh yeah, this shit's good. All this stuff. Same thing with you Gooners. Don't sit here and tell me Nier's a good game. Don't tell me Stellar. Just sit there and say, I get no bitches, and that's fine. Stay in your corner. But do not try to gaslight me into thinking these games are good. That pisses me off, especially given my fucking name. That's what I'm annoyed as. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm only annoyed because you people don't shut up about it. Oh, Stellar Blade. Like, Stellar Blade should not be in Game of the Years. No. Like, the fact that the only reason it was put there is because of popularity. That's facts. Same as, like, Wulong. The Wulong, I think, is better. You know, that's all I'm asking is the fact that it degrades the art of gaming. How I'm saying why people bitch that there's Twitch whores in Twitch. Like, bro, just be a cam streamer. You know, it's the same thing. Imagine we're out here doing a knitting contest. Motherfucker comes out here with a goddamn Harley revving. Then it's just ruining the atmosphere. So you Gooners are, oh, whatever, you're just trying to... No, I never once said censor. I didn't say don't make Stellar Blade. I didn't say this and that. I'm just saying, keep your Gooner shit in your Gooner aisle. I'm tired of these whore-ass outfits in my fucking games. I'm tired of these fucking, like... I'm at both, like, just give me a girl with pants. Don't make her ugly like Vanguard, all these other games. But don't give me a bitch wearing a thong and being like, yeah, that's combat armor. No, that's retarded.
Listen. Like I said, me and Greatest are already cooking up something. You're just gonna have to wait to see it.
We are actually speaking of, but that's it. To me, it's just stop making everything, and that's where I agree with Melody Mac, is that there's an over sexualization in gaming, and I'm genuinely sick of it. Like, I'm sorry, like I said, code's witness. I can pull a bitch in 10 minutes, but I'm not you guys, so I can level with y'all. I get it. You get no bitches. It's hard, sure, and then we established before, Western bitches suck dick. But please, man, just play DOA or go to a site or watch Overwatch hentai. But please, for the love of... And again, this is another thing where it's just... I just feel bad. I'm not even mad at y'all. I'm not mad at... So no, this guy... I'm not mad at y'all. I get it. You're lonely. It is what it is. But it's clear when most mods, and the first mods are always nude mods, and I just shake my head. I'm like, that's sad. That's genuinely sad. I when I go to a mod page, I want to see, okay, what's gameplay stuff? Oh, map stuff. I don't want to see this dumb bitch with bigger titties or no fucking bra. Like, I don't care. And the fact that a majority of mods are just new mods, like, genuinely sit as an art, that's sad. Like, that's just, and no, and by the way, I'm not hating on the people who make the nude mods. That's a whole different story. You know, well, to some of them, but because believe it or not, there's a whole story about that. And a lot of them are actual artists, right? Like, they're actually dedicated to the craft. You know, so respect on that shit. I'm not an ignorant bigot, but to a lot of, again, like the fact that in Street Fighter 6, the first mods, which was nude mods, it's like, you know, I just kind of can't help but like, really, you know, it's just, I feel, again, same how I feel disappointed for the Western women. It's like, you could do something better with your life. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you guys know this. That's why you're mad. You're getting mad because you're projecting your failures in life. You know, and I'm telling it straight up. And on top of that, someone who's studying psychology too. It's I'm your big coach telling you, all right, look, bro, I get it. You get no bitches, bro. It ain't the end of the world, man. And then don't sit here like, oh, I'm not trying to censor your shit. I'm just putting you on blast that you're a loser and you need to do something in your life, bro. That you sit here and you bitch online. Like, look at all the times you spent on that nude mod, make it whatever. You could have been like, you know what I'm saying? Like, literally, this is the message I can tell you, dude. So we already gave girls a message. Here's dudes a message. Get the fuck off. Be like that dude that died, that Australian. What is it? Rez, the memes. You guys know what I'm talking about? He has the memes. Do you lift, bruh, or some shit? You know, Ziz. Be Ziz. Sell your World of Warcraft account. Use that money. Get yourself a gym membership. Go watch his videos. They're genuinely inspirational. That's what y'all fucking need. You know, become the thing bitches want, bro. Get the fuck off those games. Get the fuck off whatever lame shit you're doing. Go spend your time being productive. Better yourself. Sitting around bitching on the internet about your cooch being missing in a patch. It is genuinely just depressing. Like, I'm depressed hearing that shit. You can do better. You can pull. Like, that bitch that was modeling that bitch, bro, you're already, like, you just sit here, learn some Korean, get in shape, just smack her ass. Just go. I don't even, you know what, fuck it. There's your, even if she didn't want it, let's be what she does, because then you're a man at that point. If a man don't respect that, then she a bitch. There you go, that's your plus. You will sit there and be more happy you slapped a random Korean bitch's ass who was in Stellar Blade than anything else you've done in life. And y'all know I'm right, because y'all be popping off at getting a random hoe in Genshin. So you're sitting here, like, and then after that, you'll never fall for it. You never pay for a Twitch hoe. You'll never fall. You never play some booty water game, because you seen this bitch's jiggle physics IRL, because you smacked it. that's my advice.
Good. Three things. One,
Sexual assault.
the image I sent in Squad 5, and it matches with what you said. Two, as an Australian man once said on YouTube, these new mods are like looking at the sun. You take a look at it, you get an idea, and then you look away. You don't keep staring at it. To make you a fucking weirdo. And three, Street Fighter commentator, Chun-Li new mod video.
Oh my god. But yes, I have to say I'm glad, Jason, but don't actually go around slapping random bitches in the ass. That was just a metaphor. Like the grab life. You know how to say grab life by the balls, but that's gay, so no, go smack life by the ass.
Because that's gay.
Yeah, why would they say that? Who invented that?
I don't remember. I heard that somewhere. That's something I heard a lot in the 90s.
How would a straight man say that with a straight face?
Hey, look, man, go watch those 90s movies that said that a lot, dog.
Say what?
I don't think he said it with a straight face.
Wow. Shit, whatever.
No, but like the image, amazing. Keep cooking, sir. Keep
but here's
cooking,
the thing, though,
brother.
You know all those. No, even then, no, you Genshin and Overwatch fans. I mean, you imagine your favorite character, and then just imagine your hand, and then boom, smack the jiggle physics. It's a real bitch. There you go. That's your motivation, bro. That's your life goal in life.
I don't get how you're trying to inspire these.
You know what? I got something for you.
Them to do whatever the hell they want at that moment.
I got something for you.
That's the only reason why they're into this shit. Like, for example, they watch the hentai and get all fucking excited and shit, but guess what? They're also able to pause the fucking video, and that right there gives them control of whatever happens to the characters. So, like, they go ahead and edge off before, the fucking final scene. Or if they're playing a game like Stellar Blade, they keep it in certain positions like this. It's all about control. And the fact of the matter is, the reason why they only do it here and they goon all over the place and not to a real woman, because they can't control a real woman. Because they don't know. They don't even know
and I think that's why I want to say step away, because like with games and porn, it's because like it's just bad for the mind. And like I said, it gives you this false sense of control. And then when you go to real people,
itself,
Stellar Blade is the new
Stellar Blade is the new Nier, yes.
Now Bayonetta's still my top.
Wait, no. Here's the difference. Bayonetta is like. Here's the thing. Nier and Bayonetta not my bad. Nier and Stellar Blade are horny for the sake of horny. No, she is just a strong, confident woman in her sexuality. That is not the same. Mind you, I don't give a shit about Bayonetta as a game. But that, you know what I'm saying? It's like comparing a dude who just can get hoes because people like him for his, and then a dude who's like a player and goes like, no, that's not the same. You know, like I hate when people do that kind of shit. It's like, dude, no. Also, Bayonetta isn't even like explicitly horny. Like, you can play that shit.
The only thing that's missing is a button to have those characters call her mommy.
Oh my god!
Don't worry, I do it enough.
You know what's funny? Good example. Another one that isn't obviously that sexual, but ended up was the Resident Evil Village. Like they just made zombie waifus, but they just ended up being horny.
Because
Lady Dimitrescu is fucking amazing.
I be bleeding and shit because I like to suck on his.
Hey man, she got the mammy. Oh yeah, she got mammy.
Yeah, but to me as a gamer, I'm just tired of people trying to gaslight me and saying Nier and Stellar are good games. Like, dude, no, because there's actual reviews. Like, dudes unironically, oh, I paid. They're literally videos titled "I paid $60 so you don't have to," and a dude literally destroyed Celery. He's like, dude, this combat's mediocre. The story is trash and non-existent. Like, the only compliment he said is that, well, at least the models look good. That's the only compliment he had. He's like, okay, I'm not gonna deny the models are good.
Bro, they give that game a 6 out of 10.
Fuck, nigga, how dare you?
But yeah, he said the game is ass. He's like, dude, this game is trash. He literally is like, dude, I don't know why people are talking about, like, okay, cool, the models are good, but that's not a game. Why don't he literally said, I'd rather you guys would have made like Blender hentai with this instead of a game. Like, that's what he said. Like if this is the case, I'd rather you spent your time making a porno of this. This is a waste of like, you guys could have done something better. He even said the enemy designs were garbage, dude. Like, yeah, he treated the shit out of stuff, and I was so happy hearing it. I was at work, and he was cooking the shit out of the game. He's like, this shit's trash. Like, he said, this is bad. He said, and he was even saying, like, he was even saying not to censor the game or nothing, and it's fine, you can have your Gooner games, whatever. But he was just saying he hated how much publicity the game was getting because it takes away from real action games that deserve it. He said, like, oh, you could, like, if you wanted hot, he said, play Bayonetta. Like, if you don't like Devil May Cry, like, he even said, I'd rather you play God of War, and I hate God of War. So that says something. Like, he doesn't like the God of War games. He's like, I'd rather you play that because at least they're decent games. Like, he cooked the shit out of Stellar Blade, bro. He's like, yeah, this shit's trash. He even said it feels like a bootleg ass indie game, and I'm like, dude, it does look like one. And it's funny, we already talked about last Vibecast. They're like, oh, they got a Korean model. Like, you know, it's not 1-to-1. Like, I've seen the Korean model. Her ass is oddly, like the proportions were off. Like, no, the model they put doesn't look like I'm pretty sure they based it off her, but they tweaked it. Like, they made her ass less big and more in proportion with her breast.
Tweaked it. You know what they're doing. She's Korean. Come on.
Whatever, but you get what I'm saying. Like, so it's like, stop bullshitting. Like, it's okay. You can use it as a baseball and say, oh, she's 1-to-1. Like, no, she's not. I've seen ones that are like oddly good example. Like the bitch from Horizon, she's 1-to-1 except the face. Like, no, that one is 1-to-1. Same the bitch from Ashley from Resident Evil. She's also not 1-to-1. So that's why I'm even more annoyed is that they're gaslighting.
She is 3 human beings in one.
See, honorable knows. So that's what even gets me more annoyed. It's me again as a gamer, it's like, don't lie to me. Like, I don't care. Like, oh, I'm okay if you at least tell me, okay, we got her ass and her boobs from 2 different Korean bitches. Like, don't say
okay, wait, hold on. You know what's funny about you saying that? Like how these women models aren't true at all. Then you look over the men, the Chads. Devil May Cry Dante, one man the entire time.
Yeah. Also, this is. Can we talk about the disparity between how dude models they literally only get one dude, but for the girls they have to get like 3 different bitches every single time.
It's just like you have like the funk music playing, just like, oh, all these models need different types of women. Chaz only need the one for the entire series.
Yeah, so to me, it's just that the dishonesty in the gaming industry. That's what bothers me about that. It's not about, oh, how dare they put a, like, I don't give a shit about that. It's the fact that they're just being dishonest. Like, oh, look, she's the model for still, like, no, she's not. She's one of them, not the one. Lying motherfuckers. And it's funny because they need, the crazy thing to me about the female ones, the IRL bitches always look better than the in-game model. Like Cap. Even Stellar Blades, I'm like, the Stellar Blade bitch looks fake as fucking like a doll. The real one looks great. Because again, it's an indie ass fucking game that these fuckers barely learned how to use Unreal Engine. Also, the game's performance is garbage. That's another thing that sucks.
You know, how do you feel about the exact opposite spectrum of that? Like, you know, making women look more like men.
Oh god, that's, I want to say just as bad, but no, I think I want to say worse, because that's just, then no one wants to play that shit. No one wants to play that shit. Like,
but it's realistic.
Ew. Oh.
Stupid.
Like, here's where I'm at, bro. Just make bitches look
That would
normal.
literally-
Like, that's where
Oh,
I'm at.
God.
Not every bitch is a supermodel, and not every bitch is a goddamn ogre. Bitches know this. Oh, the bitches in the chat. Tell me what's up.
You know what is real?
This dude.
Medieval fantasy.
Oh, you're ugly. But yeah, no. To me, I hate that just as much as like. Because the thing is, at the end of the day, look, here's the truth we got from the male model and the female model. That these are power fantasies. Obviously, you're going to have good-looking characters, and that's fine. To me, I don't have a problem with good-looking characters. I have it when you over-sexualize shit. Or when you make... And again, there's such a huge problem with over-sexualization in the Western media. Like, it's honestly disgusting. You know, and a lot of people who have kids, you know, are worried about this. I mean, you know, because again, yeah, they ain't supposed to... And that's why you have so many hoes this generation, because that shit's normal. Because of shit like this. Like, stop normalizing over-sexualized shit. And again, it goes the other way around too. That I think these people who just uglify characters, like to me, You can have an ugly bitch, fine. But if you just do it for the sake of being petty, or you expect motherfuckers not to play, like, no, that's stupid. Like, it's stupid. Like, your shit doesn't sell. Here's the difference, right? And this is why the Gooners y'all need to shut up. Like, oh, he's not being as cruel. Here's the reason. You want to know why I'm not being as dick as the ugly one? Is because it doesn't sell. It doesn't take away. They get treated. People won't shut up about Celebrate, and the fact they had a crossover with Nioh just proved my point. Like, I'm tired of hitting these games because they're shit. And clearly they're making money. I don't like bad games making money. That's why I'm more mad at Celebrate and Nioh. I want them to fail and no one hear about them. I don't want to hear about these games ever again. People, yeah, we'll talk about Concord because of how bad it failed. But the average person or some shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, other games, all these, I mean, I didn't even know about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like not knowing bad games exist. I like forgetting about them. Every game that's had an ugly bitch, people stop talking about that game with them. I mean, yeah, they might bring it up here and there. But, you know, I don't have to go into a Discord and hear, oh, Vowed's a great game. Oh, man, like, no, I never once been, but the amount of times I'll pop in and someone, oh my god, Nioh's a masterpiece. I want to fucking choke them. Like, that's why I'm more pissed about the horrification, because people don't shut up about it. People shut up about the other shitty-ass games, because guess what? You make it ugly, bitch, ain't no one playing that shit. And it's true. And that's the reason why I hated lists, because here's the thing. Sex sells. At the end of the day, sex sells. Ugly bitches don't. Same thing when I play. And the other thing is, I'm petty like that with dudes. I like using a Chad. So it's the same. Girls want a pretty girl to play. I want a Chad. I don't play no bitch. Same how I drop. There's someone says petty reasons to drop an anime. It had a fat dude from some mildly successful anime. The dude's fat. It literally said too fat. I'm like, yeah. My biggest pet peeve in an anime is if the dude's some fat motherfucker or some loser. Like, I can't. Like, no, I just can't. Even Coates is one. He's like, oh, but he gets. No. I'm here to watch a Chad. I'm here to watch a hero, not a bitch.
No, like, I'm watching a show and the dude had like little bitch voice. I'm like, nah, I'm done.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I grew up with shit like Captain America, Spider-Man, inspirational people. Not no bitch that gets fucking main character
nigga
syndrome.
from the Bronx, nice. Me.
You get what I'm saying? So go, see, I'm giving the dudes equal shit. Like, I don't like over some whore. Oh, I have a thong. Oh, the power of my thong's gonna save the day. You know, that's just as annoying because it's stupid. And same thing when you put these ugly characters. Like, I'm sorry, bro, ain't no one trying to use fucking goddamn chiseled chin bitch. You know, or a dude who looks like a bitch. You know, I ain't gonna. And the thing is, I could use a chick. Like, I don't mind. I use Jill in Resident Evil. I use Claire. And to me, they're pretty fairly mid-looking chicks. You know, they ain't bad, whatever. But, you know, at the end of the day, I ain't trying to use no fucking ugly-ass dude. Or some fucker identifying as a tree.
I beg your pardon.
So that's my whole thing on that. Like, the other case. And also, on top of that, here's the real problem I have. This is, again, going back to the artistic. So where I get upset with it, it's not because the character's ugly or all the other shit, is the fact that someone has an original design and you said no and you ruined it. That's my biggest problem, because I don't know if you guys seen where someone was making for Stellar, well, not Stellar, was it that Space Fallout? We'll call it Space Fallout. I keep forgetting. See, I love that I forgot what the name of that shitty game is already. Beautiful. Space Fallout. And someone had a design for a beautiful black woman. And I even looked like, oh, she looks great. And then instead, the people literally looked at his design and said, no, we're going to make her some fat, ugly looking, on-trees looking motherfucker. You know, it's like, what the, to me, it's not the fact that characters suck. It's the fact that you looked at someone else's art and design and just spat on it and said, your shit's trash. That is where I have beef with it as an artist, is that you people have no artist integrity and you're doing shit just to be petty. And it's clear. Like, oh, how dare there be these pretty girls? I'm good. You know, like, literally, and again, if you see them, what are there? Always some fat bitch with colored hair. They're bitch at Stacy that took her man. But it's like, bitch, that dude didn't even know you exist. You know, it's just motherfuckers venting their high school proms. I like that's 100% what it is, bro. These motherfuckers out here. And on top of that, they have no talent, bro. This bitch Rebecca, who works at fucking EA, she probably doesn't know how to code anything. She's probably she's like the HR, and she's the one that's like, no, this design isn't bad. Goes to some other dude cuck, you know, some loser, and she doesn't want him, and he's like, oh yes, queen, I'm gonna fix this character. Makes the ugliest piece of shit you ever seen, and she is like, yes. You know, and then fuck it, like, no, dude, that is 1000% what's going on. Developers, please tell me if you worked at EA or Ubisoft. Tell me if this is not exactly what fucking happened. But yeah, no, I hate that shit. I'm just not as vocal about it because at the end of the day, I know that they get cucked by their game selling bad. Whereas sadly, Nioh, like literally, you want to know how petty I am, dude? Because I wanted to buy some DLC for a video, right? In Soul Calibur, I went out of my way to pay extra money to buy the individual packs because I didn't want to buy stupid 2B. Because I do not want to give that company or anyone money, because you know how they say speak with your money, and I'm that petty that I spent extra money just so I don't have that bitch in my fucking game. I do not want that ugly piece of shit character in my fucking game, dude. I swear to God, I hate. There are some people go, I'm sorry, bro, I'm just speaking facts. Fuck Final Fantasy Remake, fuck Nier, fuck Stellar Blade. Like, they're garbage ass fucking games, bro. And it ain't not nothing political, nothing, just as a gamer. That shit's trash. Alright, I'm done. But yeah, regardless, stop fucking with other people's art, asswipes. And these are the same people that'll look at some art and be like, oh, fixed. And then they make that shit like, what the fuck? Like, or they'll be on some racist that shit, like, just because the character's like white. You know, these are the people that'll complain about whitewashing, but then they'll blackwash and be like, oh, that's not a thing. Yes, it is. It's called you change someone's shit that it originally isn't. Like, it's not cool no matter what way it goes. Like, if someone's Latinian and you make them Irish, and that's bogus. And if someone's Irish and you make them fucking Asian, that's bogus, and vice versa. Like, no, it's like people who say reverse racism. Like, no, it's just called racism, dumbass. Like, that's what that shit is, bro. But
yeah. I never understood that term. Reverse racism is just racism, motherfuckers. Like, it's literally just racism. Being derogatory to another race is literally just racism.
Exactly.
Can't reverse racism because that in itself is racist. Because you're assuming that racism only determines like your side A and the side B. Like you can't have that shit. That's fucking dumb. I just hate the fact that people even fucking use that term. Anyway, continuing on. Sorry, I was about to go on a fucking dumbass rant for that.
No, I'm done with my shit. That was really it.
So at the end of the day, we've all learned one valuable lesson.
These bitches ain't these hoes ain't
Ain't
ready for when these clothes rip apart. And the only thing I'm wearing is the Urian dog. Oh,
I was gonna say ain't no party like a Diddy party, but I guess that works too.
Oh god, I was about to. I guess we're super good. We're pretty much done in a sense. There's nothing more. But I was saying, did you guys watch the real?
Yeah,
Game
unless you want a
Awards?
Diddy update. One of his lawyers actually left the team because they finally figured out there ain't no way of saving Diddy. So
Oh, I mean,
there's
they should have
Diddy
figured that
update.
out. I mean, come on, bro. The fact that everyone's been knowing about it, making memes and shit, nah, that's GG's, bro.
Hey man, he probably had some tapes on them lawyers. That's probably why they were there for a while.
Oh, he's still cooked. But yeah, did any of you guys watch the Real Game Awards yet?
No, not yet. We're supposed to do a watch party for it.
Yeah. I was gonna. I mean, I don't know if you guys want to do it now or some other time.
No, I'm about to get ready to go to sleep.
I figured, because it's late. That's why I was like, we'll figure out when we'll watch it. If not, I'll watch it when there's 3 or more in here, and then you guys could just watch it on my YouTube channel. You guys, it's like a watch along. Later, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
But yeah.
We gotta get Vile, man.
Yeah.
Fucking disappeared on us. He was supposed to be here.
Fuck it, he's fine. Like I said, it's like you have more than enough. It's whatever. Code, say words, you little fuck. Word.
he's saying trains.
Are you gonna be busy this weekend?
How so?
Are you, baby? Anything?
To play the rest of the Gears too.
Oh, your gays ho codes. No, I'm working on the weekend. Still.
All right then.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, we gotta make one of these days to finish off Gears 2 because we're so close to the end anyway.
Yeah. No, I mean, like I said, Monday through Friday will be pretty good. Like I said, it's just weekends, and right now I haven't gotten extra days.
I feel like I should have said more, but I was not prepared. Even though I know it's a Tuesday, we usually record on this day.
Also, I guess mini update
I
Ninja
just got
Gaiden runs like
nothing.
shit at 120. Don't do it, console players and PC players, unless you're rocking the newest shit. Also, don't do it. Like seriously, Ninja Gaiden. By the way, I'm talking about the remake on UE5, and I guess I think whatever. Just know that Ninja Gaiden 2 Black on the remake is everything wrong with Unreal Engine 5 in a sense, and this is someone who honestly understands the engine. And they did so many things wrong with that remake. Holy fuck. But at least it's a fun game at the core. Fuck it. Yeah, at 60. Alright, everyone. Anyone, what you want to say for your send-off as we conclude the second Vibecast of the year?
Let's hope this year of VTubing isn't going to be super shit because
Nah, it's gonna be shit.
goddamn.
I'm calling it. It's gonna be shit.
It's already like shit. And the beginning of the world events has already been shit. That's why I kind of felt pessimistic earlier.
I don't know. I'm excited. Like I said, I'm in my corner, bro. I'm here as an indie dev. Just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's like everything's fine except it's just me partying and it's just us and indie devs. Everybody else is getting fucked. Mar, your thoughts? End thoughts?
Nothing. All I'm gotta say is, Drake, you dropped an album and it's failing very fucking terribly. And
You dropped an album?
you will forever be Ja Rule for the rest of eternity.
Oh yeah, no, he's cooked.
Kanye West. Did we talk about like his Twitter shenanigans?
No, he's just retarded. There's
You
nothing
mean
there.
about him
Yeah,
calling himself
yeah.
a Nazi and his wife wanting to divorce him? Yeah, we already heard that shit.
Codes, your thoughts?
Yeah.
He did nothing wrong.
Oh my god.
Dude,
No, I
gonna
meant
get
like,
you
what's your
banned.
end? What's your advice for the beautiful people, especially as the famous Codes from Best Friends Play? You are like the Corona, but the
As-
flesh version.
It
Hurry up.
was very well put together.
Woo, good one.
You all did well.
Good job, Goofy ass.
Booty slaps for all of you.
We need to have a Codes cast. We need to have you talk 90% of the time. You don't talk enough. That's your problem.
Nah.
A Codes podcast would be like 20 minutes long, and that would just be like an entire recording that we did.
It'd be 20 minutes long and it'd be all quiet.
That was me cutting out the quietness.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Hey, what are your final thoughts? How big is your PB?
What are my final thoughts?
Yeah, how do you end off? What do you want to tell the beautiful people at home?
Just don't post about it. Don't tell the whole class. No 13 reasons, my nigga. Just full send. Otherwise, you wouldn't have be talking about it.
Damn, got him.
Yep. Don't talk about being a millionaire. Don't talk about getting fit. Don't talk about getting bitches. Just do it. If you're gonna say it, just do it. Actions speak louder than words. Just go fucking do it. Go assault that person. Go grab some ass. Right? Just do it. No warnings. That's the best way. When there's no warnings. Look at what was it? Kid Boo. Nigga didn't say he was gonna do it. Nigga just did it and went to heaven for round 2 to run the ones with the ops, bro. That's wild.
That is true. That is good.
Got it. I'm gonna do the next Sandy Hook then.
Oh, hell no.
Absolutely. Nigga, what did I say about saying it? Just do it.
Ooh.
As our boy
don't tell me. Don't tell me. I'm gonna sit on the stove. So fucking do it. Yeah, do it then.
That's it. I'm getting me melon.
Yes, sir. That's it. I'm getting me melon.
Thank you for
real, bro.
the
Fucking
wise
real.
words, Jay.
Suck your
He was
dick right
saying,
now.
"Oh, second neck." He was like, "Hell yeah, I am."
all right, we're good. I'm gonna wrap this up because everyone's just saying stupid shit now. And again, I don't know if I said anything.
Try honorable, stay fashionable, and I'll see you in the next episode of the Vibecast.
This bitch.
Come here, girly.
Take care, people.
Yeah, just remember, every guys, it's your favorite FGC chibi, and every day's great when you're every day's great when you're chibi. Yeah.